some of the MCs.
Appreciate
RBA Rapid League Season 8 has officially launched now. Our first Cypher recap of the year. Man, we had an awesome season premiere. Packed house. Shout out to Vagabond. Shout out to the MC. Shout out to everybody that popped out. Great start to the season. How y'all feel about it?
fire start to the season. You know.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I was happy to see you know what I'm saying, how packed in it was. We had a lot of people in there.
Yeah.
Didn't have too many like chokes or stumbles or anything. Like niggas came prepared. I thought it was good.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Era Hardaway and Trill Nick for starting the night off right. Crazy battle. That battle's on Southpaw now. So yeah, definitely check that out. Our episode 64, March 29th. So sign-ups for the Cypher begin on Monday at 5 p.m. We're going to have beats from Nickelus F, Ant the Symbol, and DJ Mordecai. Also, tonight, if you happen to be watching this live or you watch this today, tonight we are at Uptown Alley providing support for the Immortal Technique show. We got Sneeze opening up. We got God Golden opening up, and Kid Deceptive earned his spot opening up by scoring third in the Cypher. Trey and Stick the Scribe were not available to take that opportunity, but Kid Deceptive will definitely be on the bill tonight. So shout out to the MCs. All right, so let's get, you know what we do here. You know, it's funny, we took a year off. Everybody in the process is a little rusty, like as far as like some of the things that need to be done and how they're getting done. So I think we're running pretty smooth for having been off a year, but excuse any scheduling hiccups and things that we are navigating. But we are, let me pull up the order here. YRI. Wait, no, King Blizz. No, King Blizz wasn't there. So it ended up being Micah first.
I think the first two people weren't there.
Yeah, Shy Black and King Blizz. Hope y'all are doing all right out there. I'm so glad this is working. Let me know if y'all do y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh yeah, we do. Do we have scores? Scores. Did Ease just ask about the scores?
Yeah. Yeah, I said we don't have the scores. Why am I like this?
All right. Boom. Just sent the scores. Glad you brought that up. See, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I was about to start. We don't even know the scores. So Micah was first up. Let's get to it.
happening, y'all? What up with it? It's one thing I realized. I am not a battle rapper, but I do rap, and I do my thing. So that's what I came here to do. Yes, sir. So yeah, Micah. I'm just doing this, man. I hope y'all like it. Yeah. Hey, look, they say I see next to getting a lot. Why would I not? I mean, my flow is hot. Got this side of a clock on me. So I gotta keep blocks on me. I'm up in that thing and I'm ducking debauchery. Man in the mirror, man, that nigga is mocking me. Actually, I know I kill these beats, but my aim is a factory. With a solid faculty, posted on the wall like I'm spackle. See, okay, unlock the shackle, now I'm free though. Keep it funky like some free though. It's gonna be what it's gonna be though. I'm looking out for my people. I learned the hard way, don't meet your heroes. Reality, these niggas really weirdos. I'm at the 100, I was just on 0. Get out the way is what I tell the people. The other day I thought I had to catch a fade on the highway. Thought I had to put an end to that boy road rage. But my erratic ways change for older age. Yeah, I stay strapped to the quick to throw the fade. Yeah, I know how to swallow, hit myself up on the plate. Now I keep me a hammer and I gotta keep a plate. I can still get down to 30, some things don't change. Yeah, I know you niggas hurt me, I'ma keep doing my thing. I'ma keep doing my thing. Yeah, it goes around, comes around, call it boomerang. Hey, call it what you want, baby, just don't call it cops. I promise that I ain't gonna stop, and I don't promise a lot. Man, if you count on me, man, don't count on your clock. Hey, Michael, what that mean, man? I mean, I'm with my own time. Patience is the virtue, I ain't worried about no long line. What's meant for me is meant for me. It was written for history, so to be like I'm hickory. Niggas say my friends, but reality, they sick of me, but they don't think I can see it. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Yeah, niggas so good, yeah, niggas so what? I just heard this beat up like it was a cold cut. RBA rapping, man, y'all niggas know what's up. That's it, man. I appreciate y'all. Hey, look, I ain't know I could be called this early, but look, hey, I just came here to do it, but look, I'm on Instagram at this.
All right. Micah scored
18.
18.
6 across the board.
6 across the board. I feel like, I feel like that was right on point.
My camera died.
And must have. Might want to go ahead throw that OG on, that OG camera on, buddy. Trying to get your HD look. F, what's your first take on Micah?
I'm sorry, there's like man noise. I'm trying to get back to the back room again. I'm at my parents' house and there's a bunch going on right now, yo. So I'm trying to look. I'm now in the pantry. I just brought myself to the pantry for a moment of quiet, real quick. I thought he was good. I thought it was it's pretty straightforward. You know what I'm saying? But it was good. Like he projected himself well. You know what I'm saying? The verse was cool. Like I think it could be it could be delivered better. And I think he could do more lyrically. Just in terms of just like adding some color to the rap. You know what I'm saying? Like
some
more excitement to it. You know what I'm saying? But it was a good way to start the night off. You know,
right.
And I think there's potential for him to keep developing and getting better as an MC.
Yeah, I like Micah's voice, and the approach. I think technically we definitely need some more, right? We just need some more art in it, tying some things together, some metaphors, some just a little more cleverness. I think it was like a lot of just straight plain speak, right? And also if you're gonna, just it from a substantive standpoint, even if you're gonna give us plain speak, like tie it together in a way that, give me a story or give me a narrative or a real perspective, right? But I thought it was kind of like, I thought it was some slick trash talk, and some very, very good, clear, plain speak. You know, that so I appreciate it because it was definitely easy to follow. Definitely could hear him. Definitely confident. Just definitely. I was to say cleaning up the flow and giving us some more artwork.
I think a lot of things need to be stepped up on that performance as far as just the lyricism and where you're riding the beat. And just overall confidence and aggression towards, you know, what you're trying to go for as far as if you want to make it to sudden death and get a good score. So I think it was his first time here. Yeah, so I think it was a decent like entry level performance, you know, to the platform, and hopefully he continues to grow and gets more confidence and like, you know, just gets more comfortable with you know, letting himself go and flowing more on these beats and developing you know, a cadence that kind of pulls you more into his verse, you know, rather than having to try and pick out what he's saying that's dope lines as what could be the savior of the performance. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. Across the board, I think the takeaways here are, you know, just push the pen a little harder in the realms of giving us some things that, you know, peak the eyebrows, make your eyebrows, you know, raise up, give us something to think about a little bit, and also tighten up the flow and the delivery. But yeah, overall, definitely a dope first entry.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Theo B. The return of Theo B. It's been a long time since we've seen Theo B.
Is Darius Garland playing tonight? And then anybody know in the chat? Do some research for me. I need to know this.
Shout out to Stick the Scribe. Shout out to Wonsky. Shout out to Illiterate. For all jumping in the chat here. Where's Theo B's video? Oh, there you go.
B, make some noise for Theo B.
Testing, RVA Rapidly, what's good? Make some noise. I'm Theo B, so those of y'all who don't know. Spit some bars for y'all tonight. I hope it helps somebody. You know what I'm saying? How it helped me, so let's get it. Look, I've been feeling a little strange lately, a bit deranged and this bitch crazy. To keep it real, I don't know how to take it. My heart is aching, scarred and breaking, feeling forsaken. I think it's all because I left that thing vacant. To keep it blatant, it's been a haven for my darkest demons. But as of late, I've been complacent on them not leaving. No rhyme or reason, I usually drop them when I see them. So call me Jerry Rice, my advice I've been receiving. They treat me mad nice on the mornings that I was sleeping. And on those long nights when I was lonely on the weekends, it ain't a secret. Me and my demons mad decent, but deep inside I'm feeling like a heathen, a dirty cretin, committing treason towards the God that I believe in, and I can't believe it. Man, what's the reason? How deep in my addiction that's causing me affliction? Picking wood, a scar that's supposed to heal is contradicting. I try to stay committed, living life without sinning. It's hard to let go of the pleasure that is given, but everything that glitters ain't gold. I'll admit it. It's time I turn my wickedness into winning. Ain't got no time to be timid, but real rowdy and rigid, because fighting with your flesh ain't for the weak but the fitted. I'm in it to win it, but feeling convicted I can't handle it. Battling my own dark side, just like and again I'm challenging my own stark pride. They got hands in this managing tomorrow my mind. I need bandages because it's damaging. Fighting this fight alone got me panicking. I'm not romancing this end goal. I'm scrapping with your demon so low. Cause it's the hardest when you fall and feel so low. Your gusto is so from these low blows. You think you Joe Frazier, but you just a Joe Blow. It's safe to say I want myself no more. My mama Peter said, boy, where your self-control? Your demons really bold, claiming to give you some blessings, but they telling big fears that'll turn into lessons that you don't need to learn the hard way. Go back to your word, that's what God say. You shine bright with a haze a million ways, and the enemy can see it. He don't want you to live, so kill that joker when you see him. It's Theo. Shout out to Rapper Lee.
Shout out to Theo B. That was a solid verse. You know, one thing I say about Theo B, man, his flow is he's always got a good flow and good delivery. He's always clear. He's always in a pocket. And so I like listening to him rap. I would say from my perspective, I would say from my perspective, and I also like I like the Dark Side Anakin line too. I wanted before I forget that too. I like that line. And I would just like some more of that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just some more metaphor, some more. I really like to see him do a lot with from a wordplay standpoint. Stacking wordplay and stacking also some more of his syllables, right? I think with his style of rap, adding more syllabic patterns, and adding some additional wordplay where I think he did the solo like I think wordplay and syllable stacking would be a perfect addition to the way that he raps, particularly without going outside. I don't see Theo being like this huge punchliner because he's a substance rapper and he's he wants to get a message across. So I think one of the best ways to do that, entendres, wordplay, syllable stacking, definitely could add a lot to his arsenal.
Yeah, I agree with all of that. I was going to say, like, the thing that I like most about him outside of his just like delivery, and projecting is his message.
Yeah,
I think that's kind of like his strong suit is like the message. But that message can be more readily received, when you're throwing in those extra little things that you were talking about, forms like entendres, wordplay, syllables.
Yeah, and I think one of the things you've said in the past about like syllable stacking and rhyme patterns, particularly, and like rhyme patterns, is that it creates like an ear candy kind of element, makes it easier for people to catch on to, and that can help get a message across as well. Shout out to Tara Presley. I'm excited. This is a 2-episode month. We're in the 1st and the 29th. We're starting the month off right, ending the month off right. So March is abundant. So I'm definitely hype about that. Let's see who was next. And DOB scored a 20. So I gave him a 7. Y'all both gave him a 6.5. So far, our scores are pretty tight.
Yeah, we did tight for the most part the whole night. There's a couple that's a little off. But
shout out to Wifey.
What she do?
She dropped some fire.
Oh. Fire. Bring little man in there.
Word. No, I might grab him, but he's not. He don't just sit still. He's very
steal the show.
He's coming for everything on this desk. So, I could try to act like I'm gonna play it cool with him, but that's just not possible. And my glasses and my beard. Right, yeah, it's all of that. It's all of that and twisting and turning. So he's not. He ain't really for all of this. LL Lil. Let's go. LL Lil. Let me find LL Lil in here. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. It's good to be back, man. I kind of have goosebumps doing this. This takes me back to another time period somehow.
All right, I apologize. Come on, I apologize. Wait. They got thought you were asleep.
And before y'all rap, can y'all repeat your name when you go up on the stage?
Yeah, LL.
Whole time I'm like,
Hey, I need
Okay. But I'm a documented crime. I had to learn every loss was just a blessing in disguise. They gon' see the shine, but they don't see the time. I used to be broke, but now I'm rich inside my mind. I really gotta do it, and I really get it going. Cause I finally hit the stage, and now I see that I've been flowing. I said it's like a game. I know that I control it. I just said we about to take it over. Rapidly, I'm just showing y'all I'm rapping now, and I'm just saying, nigga, I won't just snap it now. I had to switch it up and gotta make the style free. I just want to know that we exactly where we supposed to be. Supposed to know exactly where to go, and we trying to make it better like we going down that road. I just said I'm in this game, cause I already know I never fall. I just said I do my shit, and now I'm chasing down the goal. Yeah, I'm getting better, like I'm driving in the car. Yeah, I made it right here, we ain't going too far. Looking up, so like I'm trying to grab the stars, and I just said I did my shit, and we gon' put it in some bars. You know premonition, you trying to let it go, and you don't need a GPS when you know which way to go. You ain't gotta change it up, but you been changing up your flows, and I just said it's getting crazy, like I'm changing up a stroke. It's real, y'all, and I just said I came right here, I keep it real, y'all. I got the mic so I can tell y'all how I feel, y'all. Look, this my time, I ain't gonna chill, look, okay. I've been searching for this money like I'm trying to make a killing. They gon' try to pay me back like they gon' turn me to a villain. I said it's getting cold and I can say that I've been chilling. I said I'm with the guys and I ain't never been third wheeling. I'm the main stage, so they gon' treat me like an actor. I just said I'm in this game and I'm the real main factor. I do my thing and I just know that it is. And I just said that's what it on. And I just said that I did. Damn, I get it right because I know that I'm a win. And if I fuck it up again, then I'ma go right back in. And I'ma really do my thing and I ain't got no time to pretend. I said I got an image that I know that I've been getting. I'm in the game. Last time that I checked, I said I finally hit the stage, so I rhyme for the best. And if I got something to say, it's gonna come from the chest. I can do this around the country from the east to the west, nigga.
all right. So I don't know if LL Lil intended to freestyle or if he got up there and just straight forgot his rhyme off the rip. But I can tell he was clearly freestyling.
The whole thing?
Yeah, he was freestyling the whole time.
Really? I thought
I'm almost certain that he was.
I don't think it was. If he was freestyling the whole time, that wasn't bad for like a freestyle.
It wasn't bad at all for a freestyle. It's actually
honestly though, I don't think he was freestyling the whole time.
Oh man,
he was freestyling towards the end.
It's the reset, man. It's the
reset. But I think everything else was written up to a certain point, and then he started freestyling at the end, which was a good freestyle.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's bring this back.
Well,
because
decent.
What's that? You know,
freestyle,
the freestyle radar. I have a freestyle radar.
Okay.
You trying to show out? Let's go.
But I'm a documented crime. I had to learn every loss was just a blessing in disguise. They gon' see the shine, but they don't see the time. I used to be broke, but now I'm rich inside my mind. I really gotta do it, and I really get it going. Cause I finally hit the stage, and now I see that I've been going. I said this.
He's freestyling from this point. There's no way.
Nah, no, he's not, yo.
See that I've been
Bro,
doing.
I know. Listen,
See that I've been
some cats is just not.
yeah, like no, it's not. That's not a
I
freestyle.
heard him rap. He can write.
Listen, I know, but I'm trying to tell you, play it. Cause
Nah, you bugging.
At least I know those first 4 bars were definitely written.
The first 4, I'm with you, but at this point that I just stopped at, I'm almost certain that's freestyle. I've seen
the flowing line.
Yes. No one writes that down.
Don't start.
Stage and I see that I've been flowing. I said it's like a game. See that I've been flowing. You gotta do it, and I'm really getting going. Cause I finally hit the stage and now I see that I've been flowing. I said it's like a game. I know that I control it. I just said we about to take it over. Rapidly, I'm just showing y'all
messing up the lyrics.
I just said, nah, nigga, I want this snapping now. I had to switch it up and gotta make the style free. I just want to know that we exactly where we supposed to be. Supposed to know.
Thank you. Gotta make the style free. I try to tell y'all. I got enough faith in my man LL Lil that I know that wasn't what he wrote down on the page. You know what I'm saying? Like I just could tell. So,
well, hey,
the freestyle was fire, and so
it was. Come on now.
If it was a freestyle,
I mean, I'm just saying. Let me not.
He was able to rhyme in a freestyle that doesn't make it fire.
You're right.
Started mad bars with
I said. Fire was a lot. Fire was a lot. But it was a good freestyle. What I'll say about this is the way that he rhymes, like he's able to still show the character of how his rhyme structure and his delivery would be in a written form while freestyling. And I'll say this: if he can put proper, we don't judge freestyles. I can't. When I say judge, I mean we can't give feedback to freestyles. I can't.
You either give props or not.
Yeah, I can't tell you, you can freestyle better if you do this. What I'll say is, I know that he's a clever writer, right? In the past, when I've heard him rap, I felt like his delivery might be a little rigid. The way that he's rapping here, the clarity and the form of his flow, I feel like if he put clever lyrics and delivered them confidently in this tone, it would cut through. He'd have the ability to cut through.
I know y'all probably freestyle many a time. Have y'all freestyled using a specific flow and cadence that has already been used to a specific beat?
Yeah, done it.
Yeah.
And you freestyle to a nigga just throwing like a random boom bap beat on, and like, is this a significant difficulty gap there?
It depends. In my opinion, it depends on how well practiced you are freestyling. Like freestyling, I think is like a muscle that you can develop. You know what I'm saying? Like there was a point in time when I was doing a lot of freestyling off the top of the head, and I can't do it now like I was able to do it back then. Yeah, now
right.
Over here laughing to myself. Yeah,
but I'm just saying, if you're freestyling using already predetermined cadence to a beat that lends itself to that, a lot easier to make it sound like something than, oh, I'm just throwing on the who shot your beat and I'm gonna fucking just say whatever comes to my mind type shit.
Yeah.
Oh, he's here. I didn't even peep that. I wasn't peeping that.
That's what I was gonna say. He said it was a freestyle. He said he blanked out after like.
I can tell.
Not to say that's not super skilled to be able to freestyle for an extended amount of time and have shit rhyme and not be like stumbling.
Yeah, I think that for a freestyle, and when you think about, you know why it was a decent freestyle? Because we debated that shit.
Yeah, I mean, and he still dropped a couple of lines in there. There's something about the GPS, know which way I'm going. And
right.
Stuff in there, so it was good.
It was good. Don't do that no more.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't do that no more.
Because it's gonna be hard for you to win with that. You know what I'm saying?
It's almost impossible.
Unless you're like freestyling in sudden death and you're good at that.
Yeah, we've seen a couple people win.
You throwing like things from the room and all of that.
Visual, Cooler one.
If you can get a 6 with a freestyle, you could definitely get an 8 and above with a written.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
So just think about it like that. You know what I mean? Come with your best foot forward.
Now, and bro got a pen. He got a pen. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like I'm looking forward to like
your best foot forward.
You gotta get past them nerves though. You gotta get past them nerves. He and I had a conversation before this performance, so I was actually a little surprised. Like I knew in the moment he was freestyling. I was like, oh yeah, he freestyling. So I didn't. But with the conversation we had, I know that I was like, oh, I know you prepared for this.
I also want to know a little history on the name. Like the name is funny to me.
LL is a very interesting name.
That's funny. I would love to know
in the chat. If you're still in the chat, tell us about that name.
There's a little synopsis of the name, because LL is funny. It's good. It's really good, but it's funny.
Maybe
in a good way.
All right. So who was next? Where you come from? Shava Bruce, Shava not Shiver. Shout out to Shava Bruce. He won a ticket contest. He put mad people in the building.
Next up to the stage, Shava Bruce. Make some noise for Shava Bruce.
How we doing? Shava Bruce, Shava not Shiver, ShavaBruce.com. Let's get it. Alright, I need some crowd participation. When I say Shava, y'all say Bruce. Shava. I'm moving this at the sky. Isn't what the limit is. Got identical. I call them the Sinner twins. Unanimous decision in the winner is Shava Bruce. The wins I am hailing. DJ cut his beat soon as he finished wailing. He said he being honest soon as he finished selling. Who is your leader? I can take him, he then is wailing. Shava not Shiver, and when you're really chill. This poetry needs a breath, he got mad skills. This heaven mean the drill, who's you until he ill. He think he thinks you're fair, he better get his fee and bill. Into the dragon, Shava Bruce, he killed me. It's like ice agents, I don't care who see. I can't set it off, I ain't talking boozy. These comedians one of you bastards. True ski, picking out the park, niggas nigga wouldn't slide. How you see me, then beat wouldn't hide. I took a different approach, the flow couldn't touch. Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice. If it's for the third, take another chance. It's known every day I wrote in the circle land. Like God was talking to me, gave me the upper hand. That money in the Super Bowl, you wouldn't understand. Shava getting colder, my app's getting hotter. Now I'm a published author, still an active author. Shava, where you been? I'm in the house like a squatter. I just got my bachelor's, full summer, I'm a author. Professor Bruce, I teach a quick lesson. I'm ready for sudden death, down to the split second. He had a month to prepare and to pick his weapon. Reaction to his verse looked like 6'7". My daughters make me feel wiser. The ball won't serve me. I'm the designated driver. Shava not Shiver, the coldest one in the Cypher. When I say Shava, y'all say Bruce. Shava.
All right. So look, Shava has some lines in there. Show me your leader, I can take him, be Venezuelan. I like that line. I like the Sinner Twins line. I like the 6'7" line. And just for record, for those watching, especially the MCs who are waiting for their footage for when it does arrive, the audio right now is not the audio that you'll receive. This is the raw audio. So there's going to be mastered audio that will be applied to these videos before they're sent to you. I would have liked to see a stronger a little bit better projection, some better projection, and just a stronger, consistent flow. You know, I felt like it kind of like the flow was a little weak. Oh, hold on. Okay. Ladies love Lil.
Yeah.
So okay. Oh, because his name is Khalil. So
Yeah.
he went by Lil. Oh, okay. I didn't see that. Okay.
It makes sense. It still sounds funny. It's still good. It sounds like he's trolling a little, but I like the name though, and I like the explanation too.
But yes, back to Cypher Bruce. Clever lines. He had another line in there that he didn't get to deliver clean. Hit. What was that? Can't remember what he said now. But the floor is open.
Yeah, no, I think he had some good lines. Historically, he's had some good lines. I do agree with you on like the delivery and just sort of like the packaging up of the rhyme. I feel like it could be zipped up a little cleaner.
Yeah.
Great beat choice though. Yes. And I felt like there were parts at the beginning that felt jumbled a little bit, and I'm not sure if that was just on the playback or what, but there were parts that felt a little bit jumbled. So I would just say like you could just like clean up the delivery and just the overall presentation of the verse. He could score even higher because he has some good lines. It's clear that he like knows what will work in a crowd.
Right.
The 6-7 line was clever. Like you said, the Venezuelan line was dope. And there was like a couple of other ones. I think there's a lot of potential there with him. The overall presentation and packaging of his moment on the stage could be a little tighter.
Yeah, I know he's been in rapidly, you know, quite a few times, but I would like to see like just a little bit less trepidation when, you know, attacking these verses, especially if you're using like a you know, a flow that we all know.
Yeah, and he's originally from New Orleans, so that
lean into it more, give us more of your character, you know what I'm saying, more confidence, like just really spit that shit. And yeah, just lean into it more, like make us feel it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
What?
Lean into it a little more, make us feel it. That's kind of crazy.
That'd be the first one of the year.
Yeah.
Hold on. I think we have a guess.
I think that's a bit reachy.
That won't reachy. That's kind of crazy. But
I mean, if it's not like automatic, it's a lot.
Nah, it was kind of automatic, yo. Like niggas was trying to let it slide, but then radio really didn't let it slide because he said something.
Hey guys.
Hey, young Coltrane.
You just coming to say hi real quick.
What's up, man?
You already hear things falling off my desk because he is already.
Yep, there go the hands.
Yeah.
Windshield wipers.
Yeah. Bad. Lion man. All right. Wansky said that was a pause. All right. Next up, who is next? YRI.
All right. Before they drop that track, can we get some noise for radio just for organizing this? Okay, so my name is YRI, aka Young Relentless Independent. Little message about me before we get started. I just hope everybody inspires to be young, relentless, and independent in everything they do. Because youth is a mindset. Relentlessness is something that nobody can take away from you if you got a dream, chase it. And being independent is very important, especially starting out on platforms just like these. All right, so drop that. I'm intelligent and elegant, rapidly like a medalist. Rookie year, but it's clear game on my back, just like a veteran. Like a specialist that I'm so eloquent. Rain, hail, or shine, I'm in my element. Still a pot like it doesn't make confidence. This ain't arrogance, winning mindset and heritage. Code in my genotype, this in my bones, I ain't just wearing it. All about the betterment. Affirmation regimen as far as presidents, if they ain't dead, if they irrelevant. I put up for my city, said I represent. Young, relentless, independent. I'm a proud native for resident with mass skills is evident. VA remains prevalent. Pressure on your neck like the guillotine during severance. Come against me, I'm spring water. These days could never ever measure up. My presence get them up. Pop like I'm 7 up. I'm different. Stay regular. Big dog till little pup. I'm finna whoop you best with vintage 50 cause so serious. I shine right in the night sky like I'm serious. Delirious. My dad is so ridiculous. Down in my bed gets so meticulous. Loving me real ridiculous. It's a free world but it's crazy. The haters cannot face me. I need her on the daily. I found her up in this matrix. So the bag I gotta chase it. No matter what the case is. I know that I'ma make it. I'm thumbing through their faces. My hard work is haunting me. My ancestors was property. Now I stack like Monopoly. Expanding my trip constantly. Water on my block, it ain't no chopping me. Like a damn one, it ain't no stopping me. And I have the best out here, propping it properly. Why I ride rapidly, that's why the people finding me. I'm hot, boy, I'm everything you not. Boy, say winning, cause I got joy. I'm stemming, getting to the green like hot joy. I'm hot, boy, I'm thick as in the pot, boy. Pressure cause I got joy. Stemming, getting to the green like hot joy.
Yeah. Look, first let me just say the year between our last the season 7 and season 8, YRI was not chilling. You can definitely see her advancement as an MC, as a writer, and as and just in general overall confidence and performance than when she was with us before. Her penmanship is up. It's like she's got patterns, and she's always had a flow. I remember seeing her perform a long time ago, before she came to Rap League. I seen her perform a song that she had, and I was like, yo, she has these like a crazy bounce in the pocket, and I think that that's her main like weapon, right? The pockets that she has, but she's got like little clever lines and things like that. So I think for me, I want to see her continue to become more and more confident, like to the point where you're not responding to the reactions that you're getting for your lines. And you know, I even still see Mel do that sometimes. So like that's just something that, you know, you gotta, when you're performing or you're preparing, you're writing for these reactions. You know what I'm saying?
You already know they're gonna happen, or you're writing for them. So you gotta know that.
Yeah, you gotta know that. And I know that it feels good, right? So it makes you laugh, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh man, it's like that confirmation. Yeah. But you gotta see it through. You gotta see it through, because your next line needs to get out too. You know what I'm saying? So but yes, also continue to like push your pen when it comes to some wordplay. I think your syllables are fine. You could continue to tighten that up. But I'd like to see some more clever like metaphors and wordplay, and maybe a punch here and there. We'll get into how to start setting up and landing punches. I think we should spend some time. you know, Ease and I were talking about some additional segments that we could be doing on live, but I think we should maybe take some time to get into different mechanics, like have a show where we just talk about punches and how to line them up and, you know, using some examples and stuff like that. But the floor is open.
Yeah, no, I agree. I thought she was good. She had a thing about her. She has a presence, right? That's just kind of like easy to like, that she kind of like easily brings you into, right? So like she is when she hit the stage, she started talking, she started rapping. Like I immediately was kind of like locked in, and you know, she commanded my full attention, and she had the lines to back it up. The delivery was great. Everything that you basically said though, in terms of criticisms are, you know, like preparing yourself for those moments, right? That those moments will come and will happen. But I also want to give her credit for being able to jump right back into it though too.
Yes,
you know,
she did. Right.
Like, she didn't like lose her spot or anything like that. So that's good. I would just say just keep doing it, stay consistent, keep signing up.
Yeah, and shout out to the lines like the bok choy line.
I like
what I'll say about that is like that. I think what makes a line like that work is like, because it's not super complex, but the reference is abstract. Not abstract, but it's different. It's not like, it's not broccoli, right? It's not green like broccoli, right? It's not from a metaphor standpoint, it's no more complex than that.
Yeah.
But it's a good word choice. And and in the rhyme structure, it worked really well, right? Like you weren't expecting that word. Like you weren't expecting that reference.
And if you know anything about me, like I love a good reference, yo. You can always get a couple points from me for a good obscure reference.
Right. And what I will say is don't double those lines. Because what happens when you repeat that line as like a hook, especially if it's a clever line, you kind of take it's like
minimizes it a little.
Take away and minimizes it just a little bit subconsciously for the listener. Yes, I agree, Wansky, with the guillotine severance line. I think that was it landed really well, right? It was like it was the timing. And the thing that's cool about YRI is she's very like, she has this meek nature, but it's like she's comes in and says what needs to be said. Even when it comes to the intro, like I got a message for y'all. Like, you know, I may have this like more meek demeanor, but like very confident in who she is. And I think that contrast is really cool. Ease, you got anything?
Yeah, I agree with a lot of what y'all saying as far as when she gets more comfortable. I definitely will see you know, a lot more improvement in her you know, stage presence and, you know, ability to deliver those lines with more impact, you know, because you could definitely tell she has the cleverness within her. It's just more about delivering them with the impact that gets more of those crowd reactions, and then just having the comfort level to just deal with them and keep rapping and really show us your style, and you know, a lot more your personality to connect with on stage.
Most definitely. All right, let's keep it rolling. Next up, Nux Young, and YRI got a 19. Yep.
Next up to the stage, make some noise for Nux Young. Make some noise, y'all. What up, my name Nux. What up, I believe? Yeah. Hey. Okay. They must forget that I'm a god MC. CK
cage freeze. I'm here to tell you I'm looking for enemies. It's still sharp as steel when I'm slicing the best. Please, I am fighting to confess. When B couldn't get a victory out of me, take control of this beat, make it hold the heat, conduct the masterpiece, fast release like 6'3". Don't flash shoot from 3 like Cash on the screen. Pass over me, they Marvin Bagley. This flow loop hypnotic, nigga. Pure offense, explosive like young niggas, but I'm far from a prospect. If I'm just being modest, my enemies get demolished. Precision like Palantir, the coordinates is locked in. Drop bars like phone strikes, nigga. Just a target. Rappers use AI shit, it's pure garbage. Call them young GPTs, they're not an artist, they're tarnished. And if they make the dime, their royalties will be garnished. I promise I won't generate no lyrics or no concepts. Promise I won't fabricate that shit, do not get no respect. Pick up to all my niggas that trust their skin with no regrets. Get your gold, man, like no regrets. Yeah, I hold my sacks. Wasn't really what you think. You ain't really feeling that. Music sound paralyzed. They ain't really feeling that. No, I wouldn't lie to you. Just want to see you do better like a disappointed professor. And it's the motherfucking lecture. We the true protectors. The city's too infected. Rats could make a killing off a million rap projections. Vaccinate the faculties. Hope the virus don't mutate. Somebody calls EDC. I'm trying to stop an outbreak. Trying to set apart the culture. Having a can't take everything we create. With its motherfucking soul, they can never emulate. I am God. I don't know what they tapping into. Invading your chips, drinking water faster than men do. The men get energy, just taxing us when the bill due. And I can't even afford a GPU. They can come and do a troubleshoot. I'm coming like a disease. This ain't no.
All good. Look, first off, great fire beat choice. But what I will say about that beat, because it has a lot to do with what I will say critique-wise on this verse, is that is a challenging beat because it's loud and it has awkward pockets, right? It has a lot of pockets that you could dance in and out of, but it's loud, and you have to. And the pocket that you find is probably either going to be slow or it's going to be fast, right? That's the thing about those types of joints. Like you can choose something very slow, or you can choose to try to dance inside the drums and go faster. I feel like he chose the middle of the road, and the flow didn't land in any of the pockets of that, which also made, because the beat's loud, it made you yell, and it makes you like kind of like, you could tell fatigue. It's like fatigue is setting in because you're trying to be heard, but you're not in a pocket, and you're not loud enough to get over top of the beat, right? So by the end of it, I feel like he got fatigued, but he has some shit in there bar wise. I want to definitely shout out the NVIDIA line. He said NVIDIA chips drinking water faster than men do. Like, if you're not understanding like the AI like impact on, Earth impact, and then using that as like a direct, like drinking water faster. That was a crazy line. Like that was crazy.
Yeah, no, I agree with what you said. To be honest, like I felt like his verse marked a moment in the night where the energy began to pick up.
Sure, 100%.
And in terms of just projection and just sheer raw energy on the stage. Yeah. It was like, okay, all right, yeah, we starting to cook now, And I always thought Nux was fire anyway. So it was good to see him back. I really do like the beat. I agree with what you said about having to like compete with the beat, especially like for me personally. Like if I'm attacking a beat like that has a lot going on, I'm dialing my flow back. You know what I'm saying? I'm simplifying my delivery, and I'm just trying to make the lines more just like punchy and straightforward. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of internal multi-syllables and all of that on a beat like that. I'm going to reserve that for the end of the bar. You know what I'm saying? And it's like line after line after line, just straightforward. And so I thought he did a good job though of balancing in between that. But I could see the fatigue setting in as the verse started to get towards the end. But I thought he did a great job. I thought he brought the energy up in the building.
Definitely the point where you felt like, okay, this is the first, like, oh, I'm really rapping to get everyone's attention type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, where it was like rap. Ease, you got anything?
Yeah, I said, I like the aggression that he came with. You know, he definitely, like Nick said, turned things up a little bit. Could have been a little bit more clean, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I liked his cleverness. He had some dope lyrics. You know, a few more moments would have been cool. I feel like certain sections of it might have been a little bit rushed, but overall, I think it was still a fire freestyle.
The other thing is, I would ask for a little more structure to the verse in the writing, like the rhyme patterns. I felt like he deviated from his rhyme patterns quite a bit, and I think
that's what I meant. It could have been a little bit more clean. You know what I'm saying? Just make things flow a little bit more smooth, so that things connect more. Because you don't always have to rush to fit all the words in, and you know, run bars into each other. So you know, it's a way to go about it. But I liked what he did on the beat.
For sure. All right, 150.
Next up to the stage, 150. Make some noise for 150.
Yo. Yeah. Can't see none. Turn me up.
Okay.
Fuck y'all, real. We'll start this. Remember cramming for the test, on the pass in my section, pop quizzes, cause some kids gotta ask this. I love my niggas. Took a break from this rap shit. Gone for a stretch, then bounce back like that. Nah, just hammer swinging, still in like a blacksmith. But the one you came to see tonight in my split, your executioner's felonious assault on dog. I stand tall, ass a dragon. Pick number 3, how I peace while they tap dance the other dudes in my 2-step, cause I'm a black man. I'm from VA, seen a dog in my cat scan, was down for a minute. Whole time made me Batman, heavy on the love, I slap hands, think you my friend, while they say it's a lot, my instant thought. Get a lock in, I think it's stall him out, I'll call him out. When the time big, fuck all that fly shit, the palm went, call cosmic. My culture ain't your visual hunches, real sick shit, rich scripts is big bomb, French kiss this biscuit, trying to fit away the finest, my shit lipstick with the line, so nice, rewind it, no Jimmy, man, still orange green, but it's how I'm drinking any, school doobie in his paw, Daphne, in the Remy, shaggy, running off the green, bird 30, 33, 450, some villains stuff, 30 over me, was who he says, so Henry, Jackson back in disbelief, nigga took another shot, pulled out y'all keys, Scoopy took the jump, was out, just shaggy, looked at me, with his palate drop, to a big triple frontal leaf, too big in his sleep, they all said, dogs gotta eat, I'm like, that's wrong, he meditate a murder thinking, fuck with what he seen, he think he big as Daryl, dogs is awful, it's funny, but gave a house, electric bounces, boogie dead, don't really fair, this when he played that away, fully lit, miss all shots, no shade, green, ain't shit changed, straight dirt, I'ma stay steez, I ain't got no chill, that trap mobile ran up 20 bands on 3 wheels, I'm from the south, for real, man, south side.
All right, 150.
Nah, that was smooth.
Here's the thing. This is first of all fire beat choice. I've always felt like 150 has like all this, like a lot of potential. Like I feel like he has like a really, really sneaky pen. I like the, I'm from VA. They seen a dog in my CAT scan. I thought that line, that was the one for me. That was the one for me. But he had a lot of stuff that he was doing later on. It's just that one, this is the biggest piece right here, and it's always been the thing, is the clarity and the projection. And I think a lot of that also, I'm looking at it, some of that comes with how you're holding the mic. I think the mic is moving around here like this. So
Yeah.
some of the verses coming a little clearer than other parts. But what makes that even more important is, and I think when we get the mixed audio on his verse, it's going to actually go kind of crazy. But what we heard here is similar to what we felt in the building, right? I think that's another thing too. When y'all get that mixed audio, that should be changing the way that, I'm glad we're doing a recap with the raw audio. This reminds me to always do the recap with the raw audio, because the mixed audio shifts what really happened in the building.
Might lie to you a little.
It might lie to you a little and make you think that you was a lot clearer than you actually were. You know what I'm saying? It was harder to hear during the recap just now, just like it was hard to hear in the building. A lot of stacked references, a lot of abstract references, kind of like jumping from reference to reference. And I didn't feel like there was enough tie-in to where you could understand what was clever about these references. So like when you say 33 Bird jersey, like I couldn't catch where that reference tied in to the other things that were being said around it. You know what I'm saying? And that could come through on the mixed audio, or maybe it was somewhere lost in the writing. Either way, I feel like it could have been written in a way where these references that are being made are more cohesive and have the ability to land stronger. But also in the building, you gotta up that projection and give yourself some space to where in between lines where you can get your message across.
Yeah, building off that last point you just made, one thing that is sometimes is hard for people to realize is that writing for a stage and for a live sort of competitive competition like this is different than studio writing for a lot of people. In the studio, you can punch in, you can do multiple takes, you can do all of this stuff to kind of like get things across in a different way than you would have to do it if you were doing it on stage and you get that one opportunity to get it right and land it and so on. So one thing is just a reminder that like your writing does have to kind of like adjust a little, depending on your style, right? Your writing may have to adjust a bit when it comes to doing it in a competitive sense like this. Definitely give yourself space to breathe and space for your rhymes to live.
100%.
Yeah, I thought he was doing good with his breath control and shit though.
I thought he did good with his breath control too.
Yeah, I thought it was a great verse. I mean, period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know,
it's just getting it across, right? Because I feel like when you're even that dog in my CAT scan line, I'm gonna say that it wasn't lined up or delivered properly because that's a line that should have shook the room.
Yes, 1000%. You definitely got to set that one up.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like I feel like I caught it in a back, like I caught it in a whirlwind, as opposed to like it just coming out and being placed like right there.
Put it on the floor.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like bang, like that line's supposed to hit where everybody heard it and the room would have moved. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's just because it just wasn't structured in a way to allow for that, and we get that a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that
he kept it when he delivered it. He kept the same tone and like the same tone and balance as the previous bars. When you said it, set it up right. You might kind of gotta like put a little bit more emphasis on that, like cat scan. Like you gotta, like he just did it like the rest of his other bars before, so it didn't really seem special unless you knew, the fire reference. Like unless
and then you're rushing into the next, so you're smothering your work. We talk about that a lot too. It's when you were like like that rapid fire, it could be cool, but it also can smother your work, especially in a cipher where you're being graded one by judges that are trying to like take in the dexterity of what you're doing, but also in front of an audience that needs to digest it and react to it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, those are my takeaways.
Those were our takeaways.
Yeah. Our takeaways. Chaos Kai. Yes. Chaos Kai. That was a great debut.
Next up to the stage, make some noise with Chaos Kai. Yeah. Chaos.
Come on, Ted.
Okay, yo. Yeah. How y'all feeling? Look, man, it's Chaos Kai, born and raised Richmond, Virginia. This is my first RVA Rap Elite, and I'm excited to give y'all some fire shit.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to my mama, man. She in the crowd. Mama made a rapper out of poet. She a poet, bloodline potent. I'm the antidote, medicinal and IV puncture. Direct consumption of a chemical messenger, caption and spitter. Saliva flying in the front silence. Guess I'm acting like a bitch. They ain't respecting my kindness. I'm kind of disruptive. I love when mine pop. It was science more of me. The angels love me. Them demons are dancing. Haters just love it. They'll turn around and envy a man. I got a village. Still gonna pivot on one accord. Now rolling civic family enable me. Despising what I got. Y'all won't admit it. See me shining since legit. I've been the light, the type to blind them. Gifted teacher, assign them. Still only hold a tune. Can charm my way out in asylum. Call me crazy. Itching for a way close to freedom. No, it ain't scabies. Feeling like the launch of the Mac and me not the 80s. Shoot out fire like a rocket, make magic, Tracy McGrady. I've been delinquent, the walls closing in, ships that say I'm starting to sink in. Counterfeit, call them fake, but solid and staying strong. Weather storms and still don't break. Giving a benefit of doubt, but count for the give and take. That chasing behind that paper, but you lose, you don't hold no weight. You wrong, you just no harm, eventually come your way. Alarms they ring loud when you snooze, sneak up your way. It's a ticket poison game, they'll be up to vote. But physically, I ain't changed. They make laws and tend to slow up. I'm guessing. Put on the pedal, you see a chauffeur and rolls up. Succulent animal, God ratio, and I'm chosen. On the soil where it's sunken and runny, I'm from the rich. Well, they rather going up and they told them won't call they fist to get ahead. I'm calculated for playing safe, I'm taking risks. In this matrix, I DIY glitch. I'm on made a rapper. She is cold, I told her, hey, y'all, I appreciate y'all. AOSKY, thank y'all, love, man.
Shout out to Chaos Kai. She was second on the ticket contest. You can definitely tell she had that good support in the building. And I mean, I'm telling y'all that's important, right? But look, fire debut. She had some lines in there. She tripled up like like it was like back-to-back lines for a second. Like the charm, I could charm my way out of an asylum was crazy to me. I love that line. Like that is writing that is not like, you can't really describe that. It's not a punchline, it's not a metaphor. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a very well written perspective. Like it's a perspective kind of line. Like
it's perspective, but it's also witty.
Yeah.
It's just straight up witty and smart as well.
Yes, there's a wisdom to it. There's a wisdom to that type of line. And then followed that line with the scabies line, and then the room shaker with the McGrady line.
Poison Bell Biv DeVoe line.
Yeah. Right. So it's just I feel like what I will say is that it came in, started. It didn't stay slow, but it started in a little slow, like a little like it started a little hesitant, right?
I feel like she had I feel like it was a build up. I don't know if it was purposeful, but it feel feel like it was right for the verse that she was kicking.
Right, and I think that was also cool that there was so much substance to
yeah.
There was a very particular intentional beat choice. I had a mood to it, and she spoke to that mood, right?
Yeah. I mean, to me, it sounded like a song.
It did. It did have it repeated in, right? It had it repeated in. What I'll say is, I felt like there were times where the structure and the patterns, she allowed them to drift off a little bit in ways that I don't feel benefited the rhyme, right? So if I was to say anything, like make sure like tighten the best part, like tighten the way that you structure and deliver that all the way up through, right? Because it's like these highs and low moments I feel like that occur throughout that verse. But overall, I don't have too much to take away.
Yeah, no, I don't either. I thought it was really good. Just period. It felt like a moment. You know what I'm saying? And so I appreciated that moment.
Absolutely. Ease, where you stand?
I thought it was a dope freestyle. Far as improvements,
because you did you were the low man
on her.
Were you 7.5? Wasn't a bad score at all. But
Nick.
Oh, that's Nick. Nick is a 7.5. I'm right. Easy.
Yeah, I was in the middle between y'all. Yeah. Pause. I was in the middle between y'all scores.
Well, I mean, if I have any criticisms, it would be like there seemed to be just kind of like a reaction to the reaction in the room to certain lines. After certain lines got pops in the room, there was a regathering of the flow. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's why I would say I felt like the flow kind of.
Yeah, but it was done in a smooth, clean way. I think the writing was top notch.
I would love to hear her on something that's not song driven. Just spitting type shit. You know what I mean? She gave us a lot of personality and made us really feel what she was talking about in this joint. But I just wanted to hear like some straight bars so I could get an idea of like how she raps, like,
on an exhibition.
Without like a song structure type shit, without a specific thing to talk about type shit.
And I'll say this. Some of the people that we have that enter the Cypher, because of the way that they are as artists, just not gonna give us that. And that,
I'm
not mad at that either. What I will always say with our substance writers is find a way to that. It means that it might be a little more challenging for you, but you got to find a way to be consistently dense in the lyricism and the delivery and capturing and making moments throughout your verse that you can compete with those guys those guys and girls that are straight spitters, right? Because the straight spitters in a cypher have an advantage, right?
Yeah.
Because their attention, every bar that they write is attention seeking.
Yeah.
Right. So when you're writing with substance versus the metaphor punchline, folks, you gotta find and make. You gotta find moments and make moments.
You gotta pack a lot of substance in there.
Yeah, you gotta pack metaphors and punches and things like that into your substance, right? Like to where and even more feeling, right? Even more feeling than the average person. But I really was impressed by Chaos Scott.
Yeah.
I don't, because I never want to tell someone to change their style. My goal is always to try to help people master their style. Like that's what we do here. So I mean, with her being new, I want to express that too, because a lot of times people think that they have to conform to writing in the way that some of the other top performers write.
And it's not changing your style overall as an artist. It's just maybe coming to a Rapidly episode and showing us, what you could do on that side of things, like, because that is kind of like the essence of rap, like just going out in the park type shit and just rapping about anything. Like literally the first rap record, niggas was just rapping about random shit for 6-7 minutes.
Look at the beat. Shout out to Lil Yachty. I don't know if y'all saw that.
Yeah, it's not asking nobody to change their approach to music and how they make, what I'm saying, but maybe just show, it just be nice to see.
With the Cypher, man, even with the Cypher, like I said.
Yeah, and they left a note right here saying, like, I'm a storyteller. I have freestyles that's kind of random in bars, but yeah, they're a storyteller.
Right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And what I always want people, even in this element, to find the best things about what you do and elevate them. So like that's the goal ultimately, right? But you should always be trying to find a way to win.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Always be trying to find a way to win. I don't care what your approach is.
Right. And I think sometimes when people lean on the personal aspect of the writing, it might eliminate certain opportunities to get those, those room rockers or those, those big punchlines to get the crowd responses, or to be a little bit more creative with their writing, because some people just might be a little bit more comfortable just rapping more personally and telling stories and shit like that.
That's true. All right, so let's see. She's spicy.
Next up to the stage, She's Spicy. Make some noise for She's Spicy.
All right, god damn, you can't see shit. I'm good. Real honky shit. Hey, here's it's not clicking, bitch. I'm Joe up to the map, man. Shots flying, but just say bye. I'm bugging down to the mess lane. I've been out the way, working on my headspace. If you can see Spike, treat you like a dead name. I don't believe in luck, why would you let your leg break? On my grind, I can't flip these tricks, sketch, I can't win if I'm just watching like a let's play. I lost my heart for the game. Find my craving, no bones in the city, it's just a raven. Phoenix forces through the fire, I am what's remaining. If my body is a temple, these are renovations. 26 years, half a bit of time wasted. only thing constant that my life's changing. Every day I wake up, see the news, I'm raging. If you wanna save a life, kill a ice agent. Push his body like some earth, don't worry, I'm a sage. I was living out of spite, but I fucking made it. I made it. Getting paid, bitch. I'm expressing diamonds in a couple of my goals. They shine stones with all the flowers. That's a fucking rose grave. They give it hell, but I'll make plenty deals. Treat you bitch like Kirby. I me up and float away. I never see it. If I was sensitive, I step aside and let the boulder straight. Reminded of this ass kicking every time the show ends. I'm not around, but I'm still making moves. Long as my heart was restless, back as your hand is neck. Getting sneezed and breathless. Taking a swing at me, I drug up the blows and sip my essence. If I can make this shit flow, you don't gotta get the reference.
All right, that one was harder to hear. It was the bass, I think, against the camera mic. But Spicy always has some lines that stand out, that land, or some moments. The Ice Agent line, that joint shook the room. There's a lot of clever lines, and she hit a bounce. You know, there was a bounce. Obviously, there's always a pocket.
Yeah.
But it's hard. It's harder for me to critique this one.
Yeah, I thought they did a good job. I like the honky shit. You know what I'm saying? Like back with that. Just like hearing that, it's kind of cool again.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said, one thing they always been able to do is like come up with a few lines that are going to move the crowd.
Right.
It is kind of hard to critique, I guess, because there wasn't really anything about it that was bad. It was just kind of like their style, you know, and remain consistent with what they've been doing.
It's just regular C Spicy.
Yeah.
He had a couple lines. Like I said, it was a little hard to hear, but yeah, like you know, it's been the C Spicy I've been used to seeing.
All right.
So same criticism as always, I guess.
Yeah. So I guess from a I would just be looking for more of the lines, right? For more more clean punches. I think that in the room the vocal came through. The projection was fine.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the way that it's picking up on the camera mic with the bass that was in that particular beat is what's causing the muffling of the playback.
I do like when he uses different flows other than that one that he used that night. Like he does have a bounce with his flow, but I think that one last night was just for all the way through the whole joint started to get a little bit monotonous to me.
Okay,
that's fair.
That's fair enough. Shout out to Spicy. All right. Swap a 9.
Swapper.
Open up the middle. Open up the middle. Stage, swap a 9. Make some noise for swap a 9, y'all. Yes, sir. Hello? Yeah, drop that beat, Playboy. Let's go.
Yo, they call me Swap. I'm sorry if you never heard of me. Over beats, I'm up like blue blood. You new thugs, get your chest chopped open like high surgery. I make the blood drip to the CCG burgundy. You niggas is whack and y'all boring them. It's the return of the Mac. I'm Mark Morrison. I keep it analog in the digital age, nigga. On this physical stage, nigga. A digital age, I try to spirit out your body to your physical phase, nigga. Yeah, my rock star Lenny Kravitz. When I see the cash, I gotta grab it. I stuff it in every cavity. In the attic, actually, it's all from just income produced passively. I'm too old to be posted on the park bench. A Superman with the blow. Clark Kent, you touch your hands with the cramp and leave a start stick. But when the dog barks, that means you in some shit. Like making the wrong step in the dog park. Sitting in the cell all alone is the hard part. I transform with the all spark. These other rappers that normal like the hard part. Check it, I just do it when I'm in the session. In the streets over beats, my flow in the legend. Since Zelda with the gold cartridge, I be killing beats, I'm still starving. I'm in the league by the real margin. Swapper, I'm sorry if you never heard of this. Murderous, mind bender and knife enter. An unheard of state, feel like one of the greats. Before you get your math right, you can't equate. I'm only chasing green like a lima bean. And for the cash, I feel like some kind of fiend that needs counseling. But it ain't crazy, and it's never been too crazy if you ever see me counting it. Nah, cause they ain't never been the flashing type. See, there's no need when you shine like a blinding light. There's nothing wrong when you wait for the time is right. Let's play the game with this uncut China white. Swapper, damn right, bitch, I've been involved. I permanently stop your flow like menopause. Pussies.
Yo, I love Swapping Nine's delivery, voice, persona. You know what I'm saying? Like there's always a persona, confidence. It gives you that like rapper, you know, like vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like
it reminds me of a time.
Yeah, it's of a time. You know what I'm saying? Like of a certain type of MC.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like he's always commanding attention. Sometimes doesn't get through clean. There was a couple stumbles there, you know what I'm saying? But I liked a lot of the lines in there. The Aardvark line, I liked. There was something right before there. It was something right before that line, actually.
Yeah, he had a few of them actually. Yeah. It was like the Aardvark, the Allspark, and what else was it?
Yeah,
I feel like the one right before that.
It was
stepping on shit in the dog park, sitting in the cell all alone is the hard part.
Hard part,
yeah.
It was something else in there that I'm forgetting. That was really like the one for me. But the sitting in the cell is a hard part was
yeah.
Like that's just one of those wisdom lines, one of those lifelines, you know.
Yeah. The only real criticism I've ever really had of Swapping Nine has been like the not remembering of the verses and getting through them cleanly. Like I'm still just waiting for that moment where he just has that perfect beginning to end, just joint, no stumbles, no mess ups, just clean headshot. You know, that's the only thing I'm waiting on from him, yo. I think
also, I would say too with Swapping Nine is don't get lazy with the pen. Meaning, you show within the verse these abilities to say unique lines and unique references to tie the shit to, you know what I mean, to go along with the persona, the delivery, the punches. But sometimes you'll say stuff that we've definitely heard before. You know what I'm saying? Like stop your flow like menopause, pussies. Like I know you know that's not a brand new line.
Yeah. I mean, niggas done flipped menopause in every single way too.
Right.
Yeah, menopause.
Right. So it's like don't. So when you, even if you don't say, okay, maybe you didn't hear somebody, but if it feels like, okay, this feels like it might be a little, I might just be laying this one up. Don't lay it up.
Yeah.
Look for the dump.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to pad really good bars with average bars.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you find yourself with a bar that is just exponentially above the rest, rewrite the rest. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
That level.
Up everything to that level. Up everything to that level. That should be the goal, right? Like that. Sometimes we get into these verses and it like you get to a line and you like, okay, now it's at a new bar. It's a new. This verse is at a new level. I gotta compliment
the rest of it.
Yeah, clean the rest of it up to compliment that line, and that might be your new level for writing.
Yes, I am historically a rewriter. Like I will listen into my shit and be like, this part right here, though, is when I really started going crazy. I gotta go back and fix this, and that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like especially when it comes to like studio stuff. So like, don't be afraid to do that. It's okay to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. All right. Oh, Ease, you had anything to add?
Nah, not too much. I agree with y'all. Swapper is pretty consistent wittiness. I just want to see, I guess, a little bit more I would say cleanness with the delivery and the projection.
Okay. Yeah. No, I agree. And for me, I wasn't so much projection as it was definitely the delivery. And I think it's the overall cleanliness of having your shit down is gonna make you rap even more confident. So it's gonna be even more clear too. All right, Pax the Collector.
Let's step to the stage. Make some noise for Pax the Collector.
That's my baby.
Yo. The mic weird. Yo. That part. It's Pax the Collector. I come from Connecticut all the way to VA. Shout out to VUU, my alma mater. You already know the vibes. VUU. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. Oh, if I get rocked, this shit for my kids, nigga. It's for my family, for real. Yeah. Yo. Olive oil and lion's mane. I chef it like I'm Raekwon. Name farm, dropping fire, desire flames. Never really space time, continue them lying games. The Bible to the finish, couldn't fit in a diamond frame. Dying game, the blood of life spilling, nigga. I'm dying vain. I explain the blood of Christ written inside the higher plane. Lamb slain, vanquish a titan. I left the lion slain. Bear from the point of view, think like the giant bane. Why they get me close by? Peligrosa, you can take it up with the most high. My catalog, crushing your data log. See me in no time. Only thing that I see is the gold line. Nigga, I was protocol to selling that greenery. That's in the past. Top flight, I ain't talking security. I'm talking swag. All my niggas really about that action. Y'all really act. Niggas y'all that ain't y'all playing. Y'all just really have. Couple of my niggas incarcerated and ducking feds. Parable of the prodigal, so I got Jesus in my head. Devil in red lingerie. Demon in my bed. Promises ahead and never headaches. That be the best. Titties and eyes is team day and I'm squeezing breast. Choke hole deep in her heart. Got her calling me Brent. Yup. Chicken salt got all of them vexed. Cause I be feeling like keep how they all sweat. Regardless, they all stress. My flow's better, your flow's more or less. Gotta be godly if you in contest. Look, back to the snappers, I'm stuck in the hot seat. Prowess level Itachi, my rank is a Kotsky. These niggas is not me, you niggas cannot see. They don't understand that my conscience corrupt the planet. It's about to be a movie with a lights in the cameras. Cause me and my niggas demand them, so tell them put the spotlights on me. Y'all not ready, heart thumping. Dream killing the wall like Freddy, there's nothing. Crack a double cigar like 20. Went to college, got me a proud family like Eddie. Yo, usual here. Niggas trying to take my spot like it's musical chairs. I peep. The masses are trying to move in this year. Confusion will leave a black and blue in the ears. I swear. Fucking bastard. Lyrically a bastard. I'm like either way, the way out. Buzz right past it. Yo, I'm just an average rapper riding on the raptor fight. Hell's on me waiting for the rapture. After that, it's angelic. No aftermath in the setting. I leave your brain like spaghetti. Better give me the letters. Silly dope my message. All of my bars beyond dope. Bow, headshot on my leaf with a John Doe.
I really enjoyed that verse. So the thing that initially grabbed me about that joint was one of my favorite things to do personally as an artist, and what I love to hear is when people start on an off beat, right? So like he let the beat drop, the one drop, and then he waited. Yo, you know what I'm saying? It just went, just like forces out the stable, like initially, right? But on the off beat, and I love that. Like I approach many of my verses behind the downbeat. And so that initially grabbed me. I was like, oh, yeah, that's a seasoned thing to do. You understand? Like most people, you know, they just start on the downbeat. You know what I'm saying? He was like, wait, let this joint hit, and then I'm just gonna jump in like double dutch.
Right.
So that initially grabbed me. His wordplay, like in terms of like the rhyme structures, right, were crazy. He did a lot of like professional things in his verse. Is what I'm getting at. He did a lot of professional things in his verse. I do feel like towards the end, there were moments where like his energy dipped. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like he got fatigued. I feel like what happened there, and I agree with all of the complimentary things that you said. You know what I'm saying? I feel like what happened there was his energy was up, right? It was like one of those things of like, you know, I know he was excited about getting this material off. I think it's like one of those things, and like he kind of was yelling it a lot and like putting a lot of physical. And that beat is also
it's
a strenuous beat.
It's tough, yes,
to keep up with. And I feel like for a person that writes as dense as he does, I feel like that could have been a better decision. A better beat choice could have been made, because I think for the way that he rapped, that beat wasn't necessary. Meaning, what you did wasn't particularly complimentary to that beat. And that verse probably could have lived in a better pocket, right?
I agree with that.
I think because it didn't get a chance to live in that, similar to what Nux Young experienced, because it didn't get to live in that pocket, and it's a strong, loud beat that commands attention. You were fighting with that beat, and by the time you get to the end of your verse, you're winded. You're trying to get it out now. You know what I'm saying? But I think that overall, the lyrical dexterity is there. The lines were there. I had some lines. I had a line or two that I wanted to highlight, but I forgot it now. But like the penmanship was there. The only other thing from a critique standpoint would have just been, don't take off either. Like it was saying similar thing with Swap a 9. It's like I think it was like right after the Call Me Brett line. It was something like Call Me Something, but it was like a very just like plain line. And it was like the way that the level that you're writing at, you don't need those.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like don't bring that level down with a filler bar. You know what I'm saying? Because he definitely was putting the pen to work on that.
Yeah, I definitely feel y'all on the fatigue situation. And just kind of having some it being too, a little too dense in certain sections, But yeah, I agree with everything y'all talking about. For real, I thought it was a fire verse. So
yeah, shout out to Pax. That was tough. That was very tough. And
that was a debut verse, right?
Only his second time, and this
second time.
Yeah, because he came down from New York to do this joint.
Yeah,
so salute to him for that too. All right, BDM.
BDM has some fire too.
Can I hear something?
Follow me on IG at big_Mel_OG. Never needed to pay my struggles with the top, pushing up daffodils, my mental bill. Don't know how to fake the funk, I keep it real, I don't do deals. So hand me what I'm old for, I hop in the field. Once up the heat, you cannot block my wheel, I'm on your heels. You cannot outrun your dead to karma. Piece of steel, I hate to have to run up on you. Catch you with a piece of steel and make me enjoy lifetime movie. With a couple pics and stills, I've been connected. Everything around me ordained. You'll never see me or my people standing next over fame. We only game, we'll do regression, we walk through the rain. I had my kids with no narcotics, I pushed through the pain. You can't see me, I'm like things. But I ain't body, I don't rap with names. Looking for a penny for your thoughts, always gotta change. I hang a nigga up the air, I'm out, I'm in shooting range. You say what the who? I can never give a fuck, cause anytime I'm in the room, these niggas know what's fucking up, they wish I fuck around. Promise to beat it down, but let me see that water. Could you even afford a pound? I hate a broke bitch ass nigga losing the lips. Pulling everybody ass and still looking like shit. His body's flat, all he be having is a 20 in the leg. Say niggas baby match playing and pull up with a clip. Wow, he's so audacious with his patience. He's giving mental patient. How these niggas keep on chasing. Mixed dreams illusion, and that's why they keep on losing. Some of these niggas crazy, but the rest of them deluded. They got no assets, no cars, and no PTO. They just rap hard, spit balls, and see what they knows. I got the motion, big dog with a pedigree. All I see in you is mental illness, and we pedigree.
Gangster.
Always gangster. I pushed through the pain. That was my joint. I like the PTO line.
No PTO.
I always love the slick talk, the straight talk from Mel. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this very explicitly. I want Mel to cut the bashful shit out. Cut this shit out. Stop reacting to reactions.
Yeah.
You're way too seasoned at this point.
Yeah.
Close.
You do it all the time too. Like
all the time.
All the time. Every verse gets reaction.
Right.
So like you used to it.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, yo, you're a staple on the platform. You've been on all kind of stages. You've been on the Broadberry stage multiple times doing songs and Cypher. You know what I'm saying? Like it's you're at the next level now. You got to act like you belong there. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and get through your verse clear all the way to the end.
Yeah.
See, normally when you don't get through your joint, it's because you also got a sound clash and you done learned 3 new songs. I don't be mad at you because just the fact that you doing a Cypher under the circumstances, I ain't tripping. But you ain't have no other assignments that night other than that Cypher verse. So I need you to get through that joint clean. Now, I'm being a little more frank with Mel than I probably have been with any other MCs on the lineup, but that's because she's a vet. You know what I'm saying? So we getting into the vet part. So now all the vets are gonna probably get talked to very straight. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be too much like soft language. Like it's gonna be complimentary. If we gotta check you on some shit, we checking you straight up because you already know better. But the floor is open.
Yeah, no, I don't have any additional feedback, yo. I mean, she does what she does. She does it well. I feel like I think it was on the playback. It seemed like there was like a little stumble or something at the beginning, but I think it was the playback. I'm not positive. But once she gets going, yo.
Always great piece. Like
she has a very controlled delivery, which I think is just good. Like it's like you never really hear her too often, like gasping for breath or you know what I'm saying, like hurting to get air or anything. It's like She's very professional in that manner.
And her beat selection is always crazy, and she finds these super dope pockets to like bounce in and out of. It almost it's like it used to surprise me, but now it doesn't. Like when the Bring Your Own Beats joint, she almost always has one of the best picks.
Yeah,
we know what she's capable of for sure.
Yeah. So no more laughing at your reactions, yo. No more of that. All right, next up.
I believe that's me.
There's like one verse in particular that I'm just waiting to hear back.
Which one is that?
I think I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, I was gonna wait.
Oh, I know what it is.
You know what one it is. Mr. Controversy. You know what I'm saying?
Controversy, bro.
Hey, I'll say this, before we even play this, Mr. Williams snapped. Like with the wordplay, like the syllables, like listen to what he's doing on there. He went crazy with the syllables, yo.
Mr. Williams was a little disappointed in his overall positioning. So let's get into it.
Next rapper. Let's go on. They came in here drunk.
Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah. Sweet move. Ready?
I love the deep one.
Harmony like that. Covers all like typos. No bad fingers. That's kindness. Now weakness is also the last bringer. Sparking it from me, Mr. It's a blasphemer. Knocking boom like a steel neck jazz fingers. Watch the new next lot. Demonic booms, goblins, ghouls, and cash fingers. So I look like a butterfly and fight like I have stingers. I do not fear my peers. In this League of Legends, I creep on set with the same sword the Ephesians kept. Got my number? Please leave a message. Only God's here I know of was Jesus wept with deep respect. I got my hand raised. I'm a teacher's pet. This ain't Nas, but blame God. He breathed the breath in my lungs. Then when they see the press, it leaves a web of chance praises, band praises, and ether flesh. There's a war going on outside that you can't see. Most don't even realize where lies are standing. Welcome to the shiny van with rides of candy. These kids are dead before they're even alive, like Plan B. I am sure every kid remains holy. Not getting anguish in his veins, in his name only. Disengaged, simple face, and in vain, holy. Giving grace, imitate, and you say, so then you stray when the praise change slowly. Different day, different state, and mistake slowly. Mr. K's in his lane, switching names only. Since the day in this space with the flame slowly. New year, new rappers, new menu. If it ain't come from Matthew 28, bro, who sent you? I ain't gotta know jujitsu. I won't submit to the enemy. I'm down to myself first, like Yoshi Mitsu. Why not? This body might lie, this ain't home. Resurrection is eternal, ironic. My identity's in Christ now. He should have got that lifeline. My God, conquered death. That was the consequence. Rebellious ways, it's hell to pay. It's cause and effects, cause and effect. Even if you ain't finished college yet, like Kanye West, we're all in debt. It was dealt this way. Just as well as spades, I'ma call it debt. Jesus said he saved and he raised, it's his father's back.
The camera,
that was kind of hard to hear.
Yeah, the camera playback rough on that one. Definitely looking forward to getting the mixed audio from that joint. But you can definitely, and that's the thing, without being able to hear it clear, you can hear the rhyme schemes. He had some hella punches in there. The Yoshimitsu line.
But set it up with you. I ain't gotta know jujitsu. You know what I'm saying? Like no jujitsu, Yoshimitsu. Like
right.
His rhyming. I'll say this. He is a top tier rhymer. When it comes to rhyming words,
yeah,
that man can put together rhymes. Like he's special with that. I just think he just needs to, get to the point where he's just delivering them joints super cleanly. Like I would love to hear him re-record this in studio on beat, you know what I'm saying, mix down, whatever, and hear it. Like he's something I would definitely like.
That was my main thing is the delivery of it all. Like even the Yoshi Mitsu line, like that was rushed to me. And like I just feel like as far as that beat, it was more like wrapped on top of than than a lot of than flow with, but definitely the the wordplay and the bars was there for sure.
Yeah, he's
always
been good at that. Yeah, he's always been good at that. I'm always excited to hear him rhyme though, for sure.
And then at certain parts, I don't be into too much when dudes get into the more I guess I could. They're not really basic flows. It's more like methodical flows of the like I don't really be into those type of flows too much, unless like
you're saying something super crazy.
And you're delivering it in a in a more impactful way.
I do feel like there is an understated manner in which the rhymes are kicked. It's like almost that he wants it to feel like it's conversational.
Yeah.
And even down to the way he holds the mic, which I think plays into the playback a bit, because it's like you're holding it here and just kind of it's like it's passive. You know what I'm saying? Bring the mic here. Grab the mic, bring the mic here, and put the emphasis where the emphasis is supposed to go, right?
Yeah.
Don't give us this straight, like if we were looking at this on like a decibel scale, like it would just be straight line. You know what I'm saying? So I do think that plays a part in what he's doing too. And I think that can have an effect, especially on a beat like that. But I think it has an effect to where it kind of can understate some of the amazing things that he's doing with his pen.
Yeah, I think all that is fair and valid. I would possibly like to see him when he raps, like next time, like don't even think about walking back and forth across the stage or anything. Just stand still. Hold the mic here and just rap, and just let your lyrics and what you put on paper do the lifting. Don't you know what I'm saying? Just focus on projection, getting it out. Stand still and just rap. And I think
let us appreciate the bars.
Yeah.
And emphasize, right? And use that extra energy to emphasize in places that deserve emphasis, right? As opposed to like having to do the physical movements.
Make some noise for one family.
Use your other hand.
Yeah.
Because it's like because if you were doing this with your hand, like on like it's like the bouncing dot thing. If you're doing that with the rhyme pattern, like that could be crazy. Like that could draw people into certain things that they're missing.
Yo, what's happening, bro?
Even like, and I say the thing about standing still, right? Because I do that in practice, right? Like when I'm doing a show and I put together a set, there are certain songs where I know I have to just stand here front and center and just rap, just kick ass. Like I'm not jumping around. I'm not doing none of the theatrics. I'm just going to stand front and center, me as a lone pillar, and I'm just going to kick this rap for the crowd because I know that I got to put that much into it to get it out clean. You know, so there's nothing wrong with that, and I also think it's a commanding thing, and it's a confidence builder as well. So
no, absolutely, no, I agree. One Forever, shout out to One Forever for actually also shooting this This visual.
One time.
Yeah.
Ready? Yeah, that's over with, bro. Yeah. My name Juan Pablo. How y'all doing tonight? We about to turn up one time, man. Yeah. You turn me up a little bit, please. Yo. Hey, yo, I'm writing different. Quincy Jones is simply known with the mic. I'm gifted. Get on the air and attack Titans to protect the cops and strike them from high position. 7 and 8, but make them falter regardless of any type of gimmick. Drop the lines they want to debate. Must be some type of fishing. My position's a lone shark. Got more than twice the interest. Drawing on them, y'all ain't gonna like the image. When I get finished, abstract with the approach. A bartender, they know I'm a poet. Quote what I wrote. And try and check the boy and see that I'm flowing. Just leave them open. Take way more than that bullshit and some kicks to be enjoyed. And they take your choice for the innocent. Sweep the floor with them till the jaws finish. Fully loaded the clips and Lord willing. Me and my twin are spit on the center who consider it. Speaking of Virginia, they can find me saying lie by side by tiny, meaning God tell these niggas beginners and constipated ain't shit to remember. Getting dismembered with paper swords to get you to just a situation. Fuck who at the top of the mountain, they about to hit the pavement. There's no argument. Thought the body was fake, but hey, the coroner saying it's authentic. Got drive, but my outlook is dark like the car tenant. Fuck them all, ain't an artist that's off limits. We can put a big stack of blues on your head like Mark Simpson. All center, I talk different. Yeah, that's it, man. Check.
Yo, I remember in the spot saying my critique. I was like, "Oh, you stopped." Right?
Yes, that was mine, yo.
That was my only critique because, yo.
Yes, yo. That was my only thing.
And off the rip, the Quincy Jones line.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was my note that I put. I was like, yo, snap, but the verse seemed short. And to be honest, that might not be fair because I'm looking at the playback. It says like 1 minute and 52 seconds. He has 2 minutes. But it felt short unless he started in a little.
Yeah, he did. I don't think he started.
One time,
like that was my only critique.
Like 30
I wanted the nigga to keep going.
Yeah, he started like 30 seconds in. So
okay, so it's like 1 minute 15-second verse. So it was short.
Yeah, another 45. Yeah, another 16 bars.
Yeah. That's the only like dog. He's such a good writer and delivers it well. You know what I'm saying? Like
some witty shit.
Yeah, man. And it's slick too. Like he'll like slip a line in there that like will easily go over your head if you're not dialed.
He had a good buoyancy line, and like
yes.
And I feel like you've heard all the buoyancy lines, but I felt like he wrote it in a way that I respect it. You know what I'm saying? The Marge Simpson line obviously hit, and that was the end. You know what I'm saying? So like that was probably the point where you was gonna take it up.
Yeah, it almost felt like he might have messed up, like he forgot what came after that because he's like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like it instead of like sitting, it's kind of like a veteran move in a battle, right? Instead of stumbling and trying to get it back, he's just like, I'm going to end it clean here.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that was my only real drawback. Like I did dock like half a point because of that. You know what I'm saying? Because it felt
no, definitely. Like, you got 2 minutes, you know what I'm saying? So if you rap for a third of that time, 2/3 of that time, you know what I'm saying? Or actually a little less than 2/3 of that time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna cost you a bit. You know what I'm saying? Still a respectable score. But I think if he'd have kept rapping like that for another 45 seconds, shit, he might have fucked around and just won.
He
might not have been no sudden death.
Yeah, because I felt like the potency in what he was doing did feel like it was on another level, yo. Like
right.
He was writing here. You know what I'm saying? He was writing up here. It was just like short. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, so a person that we will not have a hard time hearing.
Make some noise for Nickelus F,
He will never have a hard time.
Hey, y'all give a tip.
There you go.
He is not the person to use for mic check.
Right.
It's some people you don't use for mic check. Like at sound check, like if you're trying to check the mics and make sure everybody can be heard, don't use certain people. He is one of those people I will never call up to the mic to check the mic because he's gonna always be heard.
Yeah.
And then everybody else might not be able to be heard.
Yo, we back, baby. If y'all don't know me, my name is Nickelus F. Damn, they not lying. It's bright as fuck. Yo, go ahead.
Crazy.
Come here, bro. Yo. We back home, baby. Let's get it. Yo. I said the septic back in action. I'm here for 10s too, so keep your seatbelt fastened. MCs go get flat and turn up to me quicker than a stripper breast fat. And one exception being, ass never brings the cash in. Y'all not understanding since age 12, this pit's moved a decade in. This next aided me some gym suit. The toughest times kept me alive. Some condemned to the world's lies and faulty designs. My state is in true, but fuck the peace. Tonight, bitch, I'm hell raising. I'm starting hot. You can gauge it by the shells raising. At the level many artists out here fell chasing, they have big. Man, I'm looking for Chappelle ratings. Legendary, a word that I define. If you thinking I decline, then you're living in a fantasy. Claim you can't see it, then I'm ripping off your canopy. Pulling out your card like Gambit B. Sanity is lackluster. Man, I spaz like a crack lover. My box is where I pack fuckers. Let you pray, cause I'm back, brother. And treating every single record like my last supper. Ain't no time to kill. Behind the Sure that you eat is the only place you'll find my heel. It's stepped on, spit fire until my breath gone. I'm coming in a state with the best on, with a bad bitch who in every way is headstrong. Burning out my path, only fail if the leg wrong. The head on, I'm living light, get it right, seeing light through hidden sight. Bird's eye, these words climb me to stellar heights of third eye. Seeing clear, no one's peer, what's right. No praise for the scriptures, try in this iron push like Mike day and night, cause the lights are in the ear. Don't for show that the sound will get a bite. It's open season. Chopping at your head for any reason. Coming for my spot, and I told him keep reaching. Rounds heat seeking, your engine is still steaming. And I promise I'll be sending these shots. Stop breathing, I'm true heathen, but I'll always be direct. And it's that sole reason y'all address me as a threat. I arose from the depths, turn the depth to a vet. Got 20-something ciphers that have yet to break a sweat. I'm a guarantee, as the GMs, as Blitz, they can all agree. Never miss the show, man. I'm R.E. my R.V. Reaching where the stars be. Back is deeper than an RV. Can they measure me? Hardly.
Very, very solid fire verse from Nickelus F. It wasn't like super lyrically dense. So when I say that, I mean most people will hear that on the surface and be like, "Yo, he was rapping his ass off." He absolutely was. Rhyme patterns, syllables, the pockets, the flows, the bouncing in and out of flows. That to me was what really did it for me with that verse, especially towards the end when he started like kind of like really jumping in this pocket. I felt like it was just such a technically strong verse, and you know, it was a commanding verse. There wasn't a lot of lines that particularly stood out to me. And then there's this one very plain spoken line that in a verse that is delivered that confidently hit hard for me, which was it 20-something ciphers, I have yet to break a sweat. That's not anything lyrical, but when you're rapping you're rapping the way he's rapping, that line hits for me. Very, you know what I'm saying?
Because he's been probably the most consistent person since he showed up, as far as like getting consistent like high scores.
I wouldn't say the most consistent person.
I would say Trey Authentic might be. He's in that conversation too. Wansky, there are others in that.
Wansky, Tracy Fauntleroy, Stick Describe, like that. His whole like the top.
I mean, I mean, there have been nights where like, Trey has had like an off night before type shit. Like I've never seen Kid Deceptive like have like a super off night to where he hasn't gotten like a 8 or above type shit.
Fair enough. Yes. One thing for sure, he's definitely doesn't choke, right? And he doesn't underperform. I think that what's happened with Kid Deceptive though is that he's had a glass ceiling, which is why like he's only got one hoodie.
Yeah.
The way that he raps and the presence that he brings, it feels like Kid Deceptive has multiple hoodies.
Right.
Right? Like it would feel like he's a multi-time champion.
He just got like a few little tweaks to take it to the next level, and he's gonna be there every time.
Lyrical density.
Yeah.
It's the lyrics inside, it's the lines. And there's times where he hits them. And like when he won, it's like, oh, okay, you stepped the pen part. And he's like, he didn't expect to go to sudden death with this verse. He was like, yo, I was just shaking off the rust with this one. So I didn't expect to go to sudden death.
I'll tell you the thing that I'm always especially like this verse and like towards the end of the last season that we did is just like I remember where he came from, you know what I'm saying? In terms of like the technical aspects of it, and in terms of like the actual rhyming and all of that, he's come a long way from rhyming one syllable to rhyming groups of syllables, and so like
he hops in and out of these.
And it's like now, and like it's since he learned how to do that, he's been exploiting that, and I like that. And I think that's kind of like what stands out for me in this verse and like the last verses I've seen from him is just like, he really took that advice, and did it. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Shout out to Kid Deceptive. He is performing that verse right there. You put him on the stage tonight with Immortal Technique at Uptown Alley. So if you're not doing anything else tonight or want to get into some hip hop shit, definitely come on out and support. They're gonna put on a really good show. So I'm excited about that. All right. We're on a downward slope here. Jason.
Check. Yeah. Yo, breathe a little bit.
Love the beat voice.
Yo, check it. Mic check 1, 2. Listen. Hey, yo.
Let's go, G.
So a little bit of time. Let it breathe. Yo. Mic check 1, 2. Listen. Hey, yo. Shout out Rapidly, man. Hey, yo. Check it. Hey, yo. Yo. Hey, yo. Yo. Hey, look, I gave it to God and I never been the same again. Now with knowledge of my life, I see the way to death. Don't let that go over your head, cause you can't take it, man. Only Jesus can, and he already did it. Now take the rest. They ain't trying to hear the word of God. Better wake up your friends. Tell them they need to stay in church. You can't escape what's next. You think you can do this on your own? And place your bets. You might win today, but I tell you this, wait to the end. You won't see a different side of hell. Or the table set. Split the deck of cards and you might see me split the waves instead. Evil all around me, but you know I came to break some bread. Shaking up these enemies, it ain't nothing, I break your legs. Raising up these bodies from the grave, where the razor's at. Yo, the Lord is my refuge, so I dare you to play the fence. Just when it feels like the walls are caving, that's a place of chips. Boy, you got no idea who the Lord is when pain is filled. You gotta stand with the people. Hey, yo, and check it. Hey, yo, hey, listen, yo. Hold on, check it. Hey, yo, hey, look. Hey, yo, and check it, and check it. Yo, and check check it, and check it. Yo, and yo, listen, yo. Hey yo, God is fighting for you, he's in control of it all. Going through the motions, boy, you know how I roll with the squad. Step out on the waters and you will see the glory of God. That's where he refines your character, he's known for the job. I can do anything through Christ, cause he spoke to my heart. He broke my chains, but I'm free, don't put your hope in a jar. Hit you with that sweet chin music, broken guitar. When the Holy Spirit intervenes, you gon' notice it, dog. What's that thing you keep hiding from? Oh, you know what you saw, put your mind to it, then kill that thing. Don't be so soft, they call me the check it, hey yo, check it, yo. Mic check, 1, 2, yo, yo, hey look, hey look, hey yo, 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 hey yo, look, I got my sword and shoe ready, boy, I'm taking you down. It is for the glory of God, go ahead and take me now. Ain't no way to escape around it, you just can't get around. It's gonna be a painting of you with your face in the ground. You should know by now that it's easy, boy, I lays it down. Either join me or get out my way, before I make you a clown. I'm feeling like thank you.
Yo, Jason, it's surely and I don't even know if it's all memory as much as it is, and like he gets so passionate that I think it just like takes him off track, right? He just loses his space. Jason has one of those like deliveries where he finds these great pockets and then he sets a rhyme pattern and it's so deliberate and he sticks with it, and it's like the projection that he's given, the passion that he's given, the pocket that he's in, and then the rhyme pattern. It's like he's not all that dense lyrically.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the lines are not, you know what I mean? Like,
but he's fun to listen to.
He's so fun to listen to.
Those other things you mentioned.
He grasps your attention, and like it's like draws all the energy in the room to him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you got to get through it.
Yeah, nah, I agree, man. It's kind of like hard for me to critique it because I liked everything that he was doing, except the chokes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I would have liked to have heard that straight through. He's another person that has surprisingly good projection. You know what I'm saying? Like he's such a chill and humble person when you see him. You know what I mean? He's unassuming, you know. So like when he gets up there and he starts rapping, like he has that ability to kind of just like, even if you're used to seeing him, you know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like this guy, you know.
Right. Shout out to OZ. We missed you that night. Ease, you got anything?
Nah, I mean, it's it seemed like regular Jason up there.
That's hoodie Jason.
and look, even the night he earned the name Hoodie Jason, he choked at the beginning and then came back and did the crazy shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like even then, it was just, and that's how good it was, and that put him in sudden death. Like he had a bad choke.
Yeah,
like, all the way over.
Yeah, like same thing I said. Like just take your time. You know what I'm saying? It just like manage your energy while you up there. Don't let it overwhelm you to the point that it makes you stumble a little bit on your verse or whatever. But
energy management is a great phrase.
Yeah.
Energy
management. I wouldn't even say conservation, but management for sure. F, this is the verse you've been waiting for.
Yes.
All right.
Well, let me just grab my hoodie real quick.
Yeah.
I got it again.
All right. Let's go. How you know it was this one? Gosh, I got a headache.
All right, Islam Rap God.
Rap motherfucking God. Never use God, name it fame, nigga, that ain't gon' flame. Niggas pushing that, till that ain't gon' change. I'm capable, leave Muhammad, nigga, that angel came to strangle lanes. The genuine change, so when I shoot crackers, refute these devils, the truth matters. Get your group shot like Abraham seat with the God's breeze. Even got Christian niggas giving God G's. Still back in these badass system of 40s. I'm snapping these bitch ass niggas, I'm God, I do what I please. God niggas stand at the knees and kill them at when I breathe over the mic grill, it's a slight chill. I'm beating them these bitch ass niggas to my brother's like, alright, chill, nah, fuck that. Cause these niggas is bitches for real. It's long means peace, nigga, but I'm a killer for real. The right hand leaves you lying, like a Schofield valve. I'm a rival, suicide on my right hand. Leaves them out of my title, it's God. Archangel Michael of y'all. Rap recitals like assault rifles aimed at y'all. I ain't the same to y'all. If I was my house, nigga, I'm Martin Payne to y'all. And I'm trained to brawl. You niggas recognize the God like Charles de Gaulle. Yet I was balls on the Southpaw stage. Amazed, not sure how to phrase. You talking sound this gay, but okay. I ain't fuck with you bitch ass niggas anyway. Grandstanding understanding. Put money in niggas' pockets like bitch ass nigga. And the simple thing to stop it. Watch it. Yo, I can't believe it. As we all stop. Black ass next. We got fucked like Jesus. I'm doing the cycle step. Cause I gotta have my own back if it might go left. That's why I'm giving out these beats like I'm psycho less. I'll write no less than scripture. Different niggas out here with the truth, nigga. Never fall for the devil rules, nigga, like you niggas. Cause I see a true picture, nigga. I'm blessed with divine insight. When the guard right, I like it down like the far right. In a bar fight, and I'm killing you niggas on sight. And none of you bitch ass niggas can fuck with a lost mic. And never talk to the guard crazy. I scrap you and white bitch and a white baby. No, what's got to do with that? That ain't right. Fuck. I snap that baby on the side is white. And y'all can see me out fight. Y'all niggas ready to fight. I go for any of y'all niggas regardless on
Yeah, that was hilarious, yo. What I like about this thing is that he's equal opportunity. like anybody can catch a shot, you know?
There was an impetus of why that happened. I mean, I feel like
I would like to know.
I feel like it was across the line. We leave the women and children out of it, but it was what it was.
It got I would say though, his it seemed like his rhyming and wordplay was elevated from the last time I heard him.
I agree.
He was rhyming. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like in the past, like Islam Rap God might do a little more one syllable rhyming and stuff. Like he was grouping them bitches up, you know. And there were a few lines. There are like certain lines that he says that are like straightforward, but like the way he spins them with his persona, like I can't remember. It was like an Allah line, and like I don't know. It's just like certain things he does where he just keeps it's like well branded. It's like a well branded Like he brands
He's
himself.
very well branded.
Yes,
even the style of, even his references. Like he'll use like urban, like black pop culture, like 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 the Martin Payne line. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He'll rhyme y'all 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Get away with it.
It'll be fire though.
Yep. Yeah, and I would love to know. Yes, he definitely shot at Ant the Symbol. I would love to know what that was. But I personally, I got love for Ant. But I love the diss, right? Because it was like, yo, why are you dissing that nigga? Hey,
you hear Ant in the audio?
Yeah,
what I do to you?
Yeah. But like that's why I liked it though, because it was like, yo, this is equal opportunity. Like, nigga don't care. Hold on. That was the line that I wanted to say. He said, I'm giving out the beats like Psycho Les. And for people like, you got to be a rap head to know Psycho Les was from the Beat Nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the best producers that's unspoken. Like people don't give Psycho Les his props. And I was just talking with a nigga about Psycho Les like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. I met them off Broad Street when I was like 17, and I freestyled for them, the Beat Nuts. And they was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? They gave me my props and whatnot. But I've always been a big Psycho Les fan, especially as a producer. So for him to throw that in, that was like for me in my era. And it was just like, oh, this nigga's locked in right now.
I like the punch down to the angle change. And
yeah, that was crazy.
He was rapping.
Yeah.
Just for reference purposes, the Ant thing, he did reference the Southpaw. He's talking about the multiverse. In the multiverse, Islam got paused. Like him battling Preem. He had a bunch of pausable lines. He kept running them back. And to the point of like pause the verse out. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah. He had complimented Ant in reference earlier. Like it was a line that he referenced Ant's name in earlier in the round. But it was like in a complimentary fashion.
Mm-hmm.
But then he got into all the pause and shit, and it was like so much laughter, like everybody laughing, like, yo, what the fuck, da 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 da. And then Ant walks up to the stage and is like, yo, you can't be saying my name and then be saying all of that. Like, it's in the footage. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was very like noticeable. So that was that. Yeah, that I guess that was the response to that. All right.
It takes any bit of fuel.
Yeah, yo, you got to use it.
Michael Jordan, bro. You like, yo, I take that.
Like, little do you know.
Because he had laughed at the time. But he was like, he probably looked back at the footage and was like, nah, hell no.
Nah, niggas tried to play me.
Before he walks up and does it, because the way it's shot, like you can hear Ant sort of like saying these things like yo, he put me in the joint. Like you can see him talking about it prior to him actually walking all the way up to the stage and saying that. So it's like I'm sure if he's watching it in the scrutinizing it, he's like, yo, hell nah. Like he tried to play me. All right, stick the scribe. We gotta stick the scribe. Sorry. Luxury prize. Luxury prize. He ain't rap long either.
Next up to the stage, Luxury Pride. Make some noise for Luxury Pride.
Well, Nick, talk it out.
Yeah, what's up? How y'all doing tonight? I go by Luxury Prize. Yeah, y'all never mind. I go by Luxury Prize, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Look. I take my time to make it happen. What you thought it was? Just trying to get it and really chasing them Tampa bugs. Why is you hating when there's money to be stacking up? The squads don't waste no time staggering is whacking us. I remember putting change together just to get a meal. Now I'm trying to put the change together just to get a meal. I know my movement gon' suffer just cause we keep it real. But as long as it equals suffer, then we gon' do the deal. I don't mind. Kent Jones is clear to see. I'm on my grind, banging on this currency. Still having nightmares about when them trying to murder me. So I gotta get it at mission level on urgency. Stay flyer than the Learjet. Green flag drifting. On a money mission trying to stack that cheddar. Where that? Benji Franklin changed that. Got his face on past that. They say they in a recession. I ain't trying to hear that. Cash money on my mind. I ain't talking baby though. Psychopathic with the grind. I be getting crazy though. Cash flow, levy flow. Lifted up heavy smoke. Gritting like you got over that shit. Ain't even scary though.
Come on.
So look, that verse is like just the verse you want to hear on that beat type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like I'm not here to like clearly he wasn't competing with that verse. You know what I'm saying? Like we've heard Prize competing. I feel like he just was getting rhymes off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Getting a rhyme off. Like he wasn't pressing. And you know, it shows up in the scores, shows up in the length of the verse. Nothing to scream about, but it felt good. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like the verse that feels good over that beat. Like it's this right tone.
100%. It didn't seem competitive, but it was good. It was good to listen to.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I, got scored it the way I did, because it just felt like he was just giving a solid verse, like he was just up there spitting.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
To be honest, I think it's been a while since we've seen Lyrics Prize really go for a win.
No, last season, he took 2 hoodies home. Remember?
Yeah, he was on a run.
Yeah. Actually, you're right.
That was
I felt like he went on a run, but I felt like there was a point. I guess there was a point before that.
For sure.
And
for
then,
a couple of seasons before that.
Yeah,
but like 2 seasons before that, he wasn't trying to do nothing really.
But last season, he had one of the best moments too, when he had the beat drop out.
Yeah, the pop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember. Clearly. Yep.
Yeah. Last season, he really pushed the pedal. For I think 2 years before that, he just was like mailing it in, doing song concepts and shit on the beats.
Did he get a 30 or not last season?
I think he did.
Yeah.
He did get 30. All right. Oh, my bad. Oh, I must have did BDM out of order.
I think we did a couple of them out of order because I felt like Send the Siege was earlier in the night than when we're seeing.
What I did miss Send this. Yo, I missed a few people, yo.
Because I felt like he did, and I feel like Exit 23 went earlier.
Yep, Ayla. I missed a little spell. Ayla, Send the Siege, and Exit 23. And Ayla went crazy, so let's go at Ayla right now.
Hey Yilla, make some noise for Hey Yilla.
Hey Yilla, AYE, you can play the beat. It's gonna be a little bit of an intro.
before I start rapping. We're doing a little bit different today. We're doing something a little bit different. Shout out to Radio Fans. Shout out to glad to be back, you know what I'm saying? You know, this stage in particular in a little while. It's a comfortable feeling for me, you know what I'm saying? You know, so we're having a good time. Hey, y'all niggas better shut up and listen when I rap too. I just keep talking over the mic and y'all can hear me. I tried to write some steps till I slide. Trying to fill shoes I knew wasn't my size. No lying, I still got scars over my pride. Just grateful that the vision was bigger than my eyes. It's game disguise, there's guidelines. Don't flex under pressure, Drexler, just lie. The blessings of rest they show at the right time. But it's different from the image we're seeing in life size. Like when niggas black out over Wi-Fi, see you in person and that try to paint it up. White lies. It's Twitter fingers, they not on that tight time, but I see nice guys get poked on their right mind. Met a threat, he pulled me in the lifeline, got called pussy so often, thought he had 9 lives. Got in beef, got heated and cooked like 5 guys. Got his Facebook, all he got is a timeline. That's why I don't subscribe to them kind of lines. No subs, way overhead, the flights flying, still built underground, the flow like a pipeline, just what they showed before. Now it's high tide. I'm still in the mix with my ties. All of the spirits is likewise gifted. A young Mike Vick with my stride shifted. I've been had a lift in my vibe. I talk God, power, purpose, principles, and I talk about pussy. Call it a high five. With all of the depths of my rhyme, I am low as it seems, still I rise. Bitch, stop playing, just been anchoring some things, calling games and the highlights off from the sidelines. Born center turn winner, dog, I'm trying. A cold world can't fall off till I climb. Lost on Forest Hill, gone on a night drive, discovering my prime. Burning through some trees, eyes red off the method, just figuring how high. Tell them it's like the grains in them. Oh, it's not a bird, it ain't a plane in her. Made moves to the lowest, cause ain't no lanes in the sky. And it's the same with her. Few new faces, but nothing changed with her. Flies a feather that been away with the tribe. They not gang, just some lame niggas lying in the skies under the guise of one of the guys. Can't say your brother shine like it's the sun in your eyes. That's nothing like mine. But that's the nature of the valley. These bars here, one of a kind. I said it before, now I'm repeating it. Shout out all VA rap elites. Really, we needed this. Too much talent in the city, they keep it secret. But any nigga thinking they seeing me is just seeing shit. John Cena shit.
Yo,
top tier,
low key.
Man, he's been writing like that for a long time, right?
Yeah, from the start.
Mm-hmm.
This moment, he's had some issues sometimes getting through his shit. You know what I'm saying? But he got through his shit really clean, really confidently. And here's the flip, right? We've talked about people who pick beats that they had to fight with all the way through. He picked this wide open beat, one that had a vibe, one that was left field. People are like, oh shit, you got the Solange joint. That's crazy. Vibe was set immediately, but he could just pace himself however he chose.
Yeah.
And because he doesn't have this really loud voice, right? So his voice, he just was able to, like, you could hear him so clear. He could pace himself. He could pause for reaction if need be. He was just having his way. And the lines, he had so much density in the lines that being able to hear him that clearly was perfect for him.
Yeah, I mean, it's top tier display. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no better way to put it. That's top tier.
Facts, man. Shout out to Ayala. Let me see. Where did he score? Because I don't want to not.
I know he hit sudden death.
Yeah, he definitely hit sudden death. Yeah, I gave him a 9.5. He's gave him a 9.5. You gave him a 9.
Wonsky called out a dope line too. Still in the mix with My Ties. It's crazy.
It was so many. The Nature Valley. He had something like the My Angel. I think he was trying. I think there was like a wordplay of My Angel, but it's like the Maya Angelou. Still I Rise. Yeah, man. He
Twitter fingers not on that type time.
All right. Exit 23, is it?
Super fire.
Send the siege. Send the siege.
Make some noise to send the siege.
Somebody can give me a square. Somebody can give me a square.
Somebody give me a shot.
Hey, how y'all feel? Well, I'm about to say some crazy shit. I'm gonna say some niggas on the way. Let me put these inspectors on. Y'all let that beat ride. It's gonna ride for a little bit, so I want my 2 minutes. Y'all feel good? Hey, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do the best I can with what I got. Yeah. Almost died. Yo, I am send the seeds. Don't care if you heard of me. Not a pot full of greed. Just planting some seeds, searching for royalties in a kingdom with loyalty. They don't like me, you see. A gay who slay. They fuck the beast. They perform the surgery. They let the clergy see. I purge the eat. The quiet sing. Here I come. Beetlejuice. The deal is done. Throw a party. The shit was fun. No diddy though. Struggle with self-control. You struggle with self-unknown. Identity crisis. My truth is priceless. It just needs space and time. No supportive structure. Yo, bitch, I fucked her. Then I made it eat my ass. Yeah, you was dissing me. Didn't know you was kissing me. I'm kissing tree. AISSING. Said I would feast. Give me EBT. I'm glad at BET. Like a raven. Yep, that's me. The future I can see. These rappers ain't mysterious to me. I see right through you. You ain't no thug to me. You just a rug under my feet. Roll out the red carpet. Lights, camera. I bring the action. I'm an attraction. So I might need you to take a breather. Motherfucking, I don't like you either. What you thought this was? You not the movie. You just a fucking breeder. Better leave it to Bieber. Justin Bieber. You gave me no. You a failure. Don't catch my attention. I didn't really like the trailer. Rock Tomato. Are you okay though? I thought you was a tough guy. Kinda sly. Never say goodbye. When I say hello, untrustworthy like Jello. I don't know what you made of. You hide the ingredients. Some kind of secret. I don't need raisins in my potato salad. Your verse is valid. Fuck this ballad. 2 lines don't make a left. Nothing you say registers falling on deaf ears. I smell your fear. Like when you're trying to smile, but you got all the veneers. Dear such and such, I wish you wanted this as much, but your skin is flush. Should we discuss? Close to the end. At the cusp, automatic, at the clutch, my movements are immediate, the surroundings, it's astounding, I'm down and drowning, floundering, a flanger man, a sander man, smooth edges to a counter's end, I will counter man, that will project the weaknesses, that's count on all the fouls, just stuff like this, I know you wanted it, but I'm a bottom though, not a bottom hoe, just show me love, I ain't the drug, and don't you fuck me slow, this a come and go, nigga, whoa.
All right, so in the building, I felt like the flow was a little all over the place, where I felt like I didn't catch certain lines, and I feel like lyrically this verse was more dense than I might have given it credit for. You know what I'm saying? I probably would have went at least another 0.5 up to like an 8.5, maybe even a 9, because I thought he was rapping in that joint. Definitely rapping in that joint.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite joints for the night. I like his style, and I think he does his style very well. I love the beat, and it's kind of like hard for me to critique him because his style is so much his style.
It's like a lot of rapping and statements.
Yes, it's like it's very good. It kind of reminds me of this rapper that's buzzing now called Bruiser Wolf from Detroit.
Yeah,
like Wolf vibes. You know what I'm saying? But I really like it. So that was one of my favorite ones for the night.
Yeah, nah, definitely. Like, you know, like we say, he underneath like something like a rug. He's like roll out the red carpet. It's just it's the way that he ties these references together. Sometimes they don't always get a clear tie-in, but when he does, those joints hit. But it's a very abstract style. All right.
That's funny. You said Bruce Wolf. Because he do be doing that.
Yeah.
Exit 23.
Just more like
we gonna just gonna get to the. Somebody tried to buy my hat recently. I can't see. Oh, I can't see either way. I'm trying to figure this shit out. I'm cool. I'm just waiting for him to do the thing. Yeah. I wrote my Cypher. This is my response to the lady. I wrote it the same night. You feel me? Because I really was like, what the fuck? You feel me? Yeah. She looked at me crazy too. She was like a Karen or some shit. You know what I mean? But Shawty looking at me crazy like my car declined and I had so much to do with my shirt, man. We about to climb at a little faith and hey, we on different time and I'm from the bottom, leave whoever you can't touch the rhyme. And this is FBI assignment. I'm Fat Joe with big punch, I ain't never dying. I'm Robin Hood from the woods, I got kind of vices. Walking, talking, East Spring, I keep up all the rice. I'm all about the Benjamins and the night. First down, 100 yards, about in sight. I never see where I bet I must be colorblind. Master Suite up a room where the sun don't shine. All hands on deck. Upper moon like for twine. I got an arrow on retainer for your star sign. Bitch, I'm doing a hard time. 2 years, niggas stay white. She's like I ran on the streets. We elite. Understand. Saturn and Venus between us, a crew angel pieces. Game for my nephews and nieces. First you get the cream, then the peaches, and this is some pieces. Got my license, and she baby poppin'. Got that fire in my eyes, cold in my stocking. All top Call of Duty dropping. Married to the motion, I'm the one and only. Maze running ass nigga, I am not your homie. Hear the violins creeping on your Don Quixote. People in the hayfield thinking they gon' hold me. Paid it for baby boy, how you want Jody? Nigga son Curry, just a big Shirley. Urgent, mentally I gotta sleep, telling me to shoot. Actually, I got a kick in my pocket like Messi. Actually, I get a kick out of rap like Christmas. Back the box, put a pause in your life. Make a whole turn around, bitch. Don't bitch your exit. You feel me?
Exit 23 is one that like I always want to like. I know what his aim is. Yeah, I know what his aim is. Like I feel like I know his influences as a rapper, and I just think he just got to pull it all the way together. Like he reminds me of like the way Earl Sweatshirt evolved, the way Mike Likes Rap. You know what I'm saying? Like this sort of like this like low energy sort of like almost like droning sort of delivery over these thick textured, heavily sampled beats that don't have a lot of drums in them. And I just don't know how well it always translates on stage, but I feel like as a song and as a record, that joint is probably more fire.
It's pretty dope. His music is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like it definitely shines. It definitely gives him more opportunity to shine than the stage does. And I think that, but the thing is, he's had these moments where you can tell he's about to have breakout moments. I think he played it safe here because I think when he's had those breakout moments, a lot of times he'll lose his rhyme or something, he'll get rattled somehow. I think he wanted to kick a rhyme that he was going to get through.
You know, he's another one that's freestyling too. he would mess up and kick a crazy freestyle.
Right, straight freestyle the whole time. But he has a sneaky pen, and I really want him to get. I think everybody wants him to get to that point of like being able to get through his shit and rap it confidently, and he's done a lot better with vocal projection and some of those things over the years. But I think it's just a little bit of hump there to get over. This one is like almost inaudible on the playback, but I'm sure it'll sound better with the mixed audio. But yeah, shout out to Exit 23.
Yeah.
All right, we getting there. King Cam. King Cam. Or just Cam, as long as the Cam is attached.
I think it's just Cam.
Just Cam.
Some noise for King Cam, y'all.
I wear a hat, I see everything. This bitch is doing.
Take a deep breath.
Hey, okay, you cooking with a master chef, nice whisking a hammer, touch your flesh and get your tenderized and tossed in the mix. Rules of the six, watch you play and keep your hands on the sticks. This spot, a cook a bitch like Hansel did to the witch. The house, that's my final wish of this business. Take my chicken, no, I ain't ducking shit. I'm crossing your strip. Ask me why, oh, you ain't getting. It must be unfamiliar that we run with long legs. Don't let them fly like ostriches. Got birds in the penthouse and bowls in your grass. You so worried about a snake, you miss the cam on the dash. Ain't no snitch shit. Nigga, they switch shit. Big Jack for your cheddar. Leave your blue up and stick when we switch shit. A ruby red watch made it look like my wristlets. And it clipped in my jeans. Short thinking my dick slip. It's ridiculous. I put so many hits on the board. The niggas looking at me thinking that I started a Pinterest. Yo, and drop a pin and we in it. I'm talking knuckles on the entrance to wherever you living. With the machine and the beat to me increasing the digits. I'm talking click after click. That's the body's permitted. We have the lab, y'all in the clinic. Must they check who up next? Like Charlie Kirk. Niggas slides in a rental just to hit you where it hurts. And your girl on my body trying to give me a little twerk. And the clutch when she let me put that steel in the purse. Pills in the work. Same color as the Jesus in church. And these knees, they wait for me to move the rock by the third. In the snap, I get your section 8. Blazing the first. That's 1 5 and 1 4. Sound like the last of a social. Muscle man, up the hand, then this fire could go. You see the scope, hitting niggas and bitches. It's bifocal, compressor on it. Told her I'm adjusting the vocals, so get loud. This automatic auto. Okay, now you see these tracks better. My will's strong and I'm young, that's why I rap better. My rim sharp like Hung Lag, you see these caps thrillers. Y'all niggas label me a thankful bitch, this strap thriller. And I send the rims as in blood cause I'm the cap spiller. All these cats are popping, feeling like I'm Mac Miller. And I call your bitch my Ricky, I'm a back killer. My pronouns are he, him, I'm a black nigga. Yo, message, dress me such pain.
He had line after line on that joint. He was going line for line.
Delivery was crazy.
Yeah, it was almost like scheme punching too. At least at the beginning of the verse, there was some like scheme punching. A couple of lines that jumped out to me: "Riding in the rental to hit you where it hurts." I thought that was hard. This scope hit niggas and bitches bifocal. And I also like that Knuckles on the entrance of wherever he put it. I thought that was clever. But yeah, he had a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, no, I thought that I agree. Line after line, there was there was another line in there that I wanted to shout out. I can't remember. Hunger's getting to me. But yeah, line after line, the delivery was dope. I thought that
it was a little fast at times.
Yes, and I was gonna say that, and especially when you have a verse that's super dense in lines like that, it starts to sound like you're spamming your line to where they don't have the same potency to land. And I think that it was fast because of the beat choice.
Yeah,
and it's another one of those situations where unnecessary beat choice, because I don't feel like he attempted to match the mood of that beat at all.
Right.
So it becomes a distraction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it just becomes a distraction. It's another loud beat, loud vocal sample, fast pockets to chase, but you're trying to punch all through these fast pockets. So it's like, sounds like you're rushing your setups. You know, if you listen back, it's like, it's more cohesive than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it gets to feel rushed, especially when you're doing this throughout the length of the beat.
And I mean, and it is a cipher, so you got to consider how it makes you feel in the moment as well too.
Right.
Can't
I mean,
really
I'm saying this, but I was very impressed because I gave him a 9.5. You know what I'm saying? But I think for his overall score and maybe what would have helped me bump it up to a 10 probably would have been allowing some of that material to breathe, which you wouldn't have been able to do on that beat if you were going to write in that way.
Yeah.
All right. Key speech.
To the stage, Key Speech. Make some noise for Key Speech.
You're Steve. Check. Because he's one of the dopest that ever graced the stage. So it'll out one of my favorite MCs ever from this place. RP 804 Rail. Respect. Because he's one of the dopest that ever graced the stage. So I just want to say that before I go. Let's roll. Yo, guess who back like they never left? Poltergeist, shit called the old block, cold like polar ice. That ice melt, we backstroke the flood water. Come to think of it, that's how we paid my daughter. See, I was married now, legacy get carried down. The Easter lily's white, but my Jesus is very brown. Say heavy is the head that wear the crown. So ducking Pekins get drowned in Chinatown. He hell, Plexing they beat or they hell. They gored in Bombay, spray they flying beat down. Now AI can duplicate the sound. This is closed on airway, never claim cause they hand-me-downs. Sheesh, I am the lord of technologies, abstract philosophies. Rappers fake dope cause they breakfast bagel poppy seed. Must need lobotomies, everything mine like proper nouns with apostrophes. You in the mirror, you see what imposters be. I'm in the mirror and radiate the God in me. The greeting cards are from Hallmark mahogany. I'm still ski mask and patron of the Dollar Tree. My pockets need sprucing, no need for introducing. Y'all guess the emperor, you know his clothes translucent. Careful what you choosing, the Oradol is juicing. You better put that colander back on the lazy Susan. Spin the block like your internet buffering. I do not now, nor have I ever trust the government. The stars and stripes play up in your face. Peekaboo, algorithm generate. What version of truth do you? I'm standing class with students while we practice being massacred. Afterward, they journal all they trauma, got a chapter's worth. Lobbyists don't listen to these kids. Say they acting hurt. That boomerang gon' come around like strong shades afterbirth. Love should have brought your ass home, huh? It's hard to tell from your exact tone.
Oh, you sweet dreaming about a track phone, all pitching birds like Charlie Parker on a saxophone. Splashing acetone, fingerprints you'll never find. Rhyme incredible, super villain Megaline. And I'm the 7'5" finest. The beach kid done creeped in and transformed the climate. It's 2012 doomsday and speech be the comet. So build your arch now, scalping tickets for the profit. Somebody better stop it. It's bad optics. Speech.
Fire. Lines, heavy, strong J line. There's a bunch of lines in there.
A lot of substance.
But the comfort too, the comfort that he delivered this in was very authoritative. You know what I'm saying? Flow was smooth, the wordplay was ridiculous. Yeah, just a solid key speech performance.
Yep. I like the beat too. Thought the beat was good.
Yeah. It was a tone set. And then he was the first person to also, or maybe the only person to actually step off the stage, which I thought was
X the Collector did too, I think.
Oh yes.
Only thing that would have made it better was like more bars, better bars, I guess.
I was gonna say a couple like
heavy punches. Like I think it was missing haymakers.
Yeah.
And generally Keith Speech is gonna give you a haymaker or two per verse. And so like that was the one thing that was missing, but it was elite level rapping.
Yeah. Facts.
Super clean.
All right. We're down to the last four. Juan Ski.
Yo, Richmond, what up? Yeah. You can draw that. What up, Rapper League? Glad to see y'all back, man. What's up, Juan? Let's get it. I ain't gonna front. I'm just here to address some old shit, some 2024 shit. I'll let shit slide. Look. Now let's get it all in perspective. I came in this game with a squad I could rep with. Grade A pin, so I thought that I would test it. Crashed out, now I'm the one they all want to wreck with. I'm Funk Flex, dropping bombs on a record. You packed up early if Juan wants some breakfast. A rap gynecologist, how I'm so impressive, because the doctor checked every box on the checklist. Pussy, we can box if you not gonna respect it. Beating pussies up, though it's not no domestic. It's all around me, it's got me affected. So I justify because I got for protection. This nigga made his way to the top of ascension. Hooded up, sounding like that when you pinch it. I'm absent, but notified a lot when I mention. Because fatherhood is why I gift a lot of my presents. Nigga act all minute, but not all aggressive. Wasn't gonna address it, but nah, I'm like F it. Rapping all physically, but stop when I press him. He said he just kidding me, you not that deceptive. One action, I like it when Paul yapping. It's smoke like it's rough cracking. And folks be like, one snapping. Tag on me, keep tag on me, not young fashion. Everybody talk till it's time for the gun blast. And look, stop rapping like a hooligan, nigga. You're losing and still losing. Who you fooling here, nigga? Just be the laid back, cool little nigga. But get tossed off stage. That's one way to get through to a nigga. Come on! I'm with the group and they ain't tagging along. Just me. Don't need my shooters, I ain't passing the ball. They shake because they know they ain't rapping with one. They got a guess, bitch. Guess, bitch, I'm rapping the jaw. I ain't shifting in reverse, but I'm back up in the spot. Rapping fuming at my work, niggas crack up in the pot. These niggas funny style, they crack me up a lot. If you can't see, they put like the view of a fat girl from the top. Get your ass whooped for jumping and man business like the blood when it's drunk. Dylan notices grand business. I heard his battle rounds and man, listen, better call she spicy to help with that transition. Look, I see while I test things out. But it's new buzz every day, I gotta get these out. Your bitch say that it's the best thing out. I let them beat out, she begging for release like it's the Epstein file. They family G's, don't call me fan when we speak, you ain't no family to me. They want to see how high on the mountain the family be. Let's be blunt. I smoke that whole family tree. Been here, never ran, never scared of you niggas. Peter Pan, never land, no one cared for you niggas. Transparency, so it's clear for you niggas. If it's threats, we could bet. No Tourette's, but I swear to you niggas.
Get thrown off stage. That's a way to get through to a nigga. One way to get through to a nigga. That's hilarious.
No Tourette's, I Swear to You Niggas was a great close. I mean, it was damn, what was that? It was some shitter lines in there. Oh, the Epstein Files line.
Mm-hmm.
There was another one that was super crazy. I felt like when it comes to, and you know, Juan has his way of doing this too. Like his verses do crescendo, right? He doesn't always come out of the gates like swinging his craziest punches. There's usually a momentum build to get to that point, and that's exactly what he did here as well. But he, I mean, it was classic Wonsky.
A baby in the back sound like a screen door.
Yeah.
Sound like a screen door in a thunderstorm.
Y'all take the floor. I'll be right back.
Yep.
How you feel about the beat choice?
I thought it was good. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was never really a huge fan of that beat, though.
Yeah, I wasn't really.
It always seemed too loud for me, like to compete with. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I were to be honest, I would have liked to have heard that verse on a different beat that doesn't have so much going on in the high and mid range. You know what I'm saying?
I was trying to just think of like what could have boosted the score for me, and that was probably one of the things. Like, if he would have probably kicked it on a different beat, that should have probably been like,
yeah, even a slower beat too, by a couple BPMs. And just a beat that just has more space to kind of like let his lines live. But the thing about him, his projection is so good that you still hear him clear, you know. So yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in there though.
Yeah, he gives you a lot of lines.
All right.
That's a good playback.
Smoke the Family Tree.
Mm-hmm.
Stick the Scribe. Had a vested interest. These guys, they picked the same beat because they had a wager.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I didn't tell you all that.
Oh, word?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Like 250 or something. But they tied.
Cool.
I don't think it mattered.
Oh, so it's stalemate.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that it extended to sudden death, so it would have been. I like that energy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
For those who don't know, I'll go back and stick the Scribe. For those who do, what's happening? I'm ready whenever. I need that from the top. Y'all ready? Let's go. I'm ready too. It'll be different. Won't be taking prisoners, I can't spare me no victims. It's hella dark, I'm matched up, they can barely depict them. I'm still terribly distant from the competition. When it comes to penmanship, that's just how I'm feeling. So who the fuck won't kick it how I kick it? You can mimic something, it's authentic. Wisdom come from God, I'll send it. Illustrations, canvas, they hit with pencil. I'ma twist this flip and pray it don't damage the mental. And here's your issue, I got bad news. And some more bad news. You don't know what you walked into, and we put you on the knee. You got me with you. Do not provoke a bear with hopes of bringing him to spare me. Scared I feel in fear, holding in the air. And there's no one thinking twice, dog. Ain't taking no advice, dog. I'm amping up the price tag out. Amping up my height, dog. I'm really on my damn mind. Don't think that I don't like
y'all, but if you trying to go pin for pin, I promise I'm gonna write all. That's some selfish nonsense. I'm just trying to keep my logic down. Tired of being modest. Nowadays, I'm really honest, because the youngins on the rise don't appreciate the knowledge. And they damn sure don't pay homage. And that's probably why they garbage. And my low is still growing. What the fuck did you tell me? I'm on some other shit. These won't even bother to smell me and breathe in. You really can't be eager to win. Cam, if you lose again, I promise you, that's how your story ends. You will find me right outside of the Cypher, holding a rifle. I'd rather take my shot at a rifle rather than the title. And plus, I got a pin in the bed because it's survival that ignite you before I do. And put that pride aside. Chip on your shoulder, I get it packs, I can't respect. Newcomers get stuck to the ground too. Part of the segment, that's how I rep it. Raw as fuck and slightly disrespectful, but still allow me to bless you. I'll suck you, but won't neglect you. Press my weapon of choice, quick with the God given voice. Silence that bothers the noise, camaraderie, mocking the choices. Swallow and follow by one, the voice on the patient of joy. Sword take a slice of your core, I don't want to violent door. Or that violence and gore, you swords, out of your voice for what? Style when the punch come up and get loud and supportive. Even my bag of a hoarder, plenty of secrets to store. The story get deep with the walls, still looking for peace of a more. 180 won't cut it. I need at least 7 more. Squeeze it as easily as possible. You ain't being destroyed. Snap on the hill of my sword. We seeking you trying to avoid it. Moving too steady, the tortoise don't show no mercy the doors. I meant to tell you, this was not a competition. You can eat here. You play a major part of my nutrition. No debate here. You just got to see me at the top. Feel like Pride Weezy. Sorry for the wait until my album stops.
Crazy. When he gets into that pocket and then with the pattern, with the maintaining the rhyme pattern.
Yeah, I love his style, yo.
Yeah. It is crazy when he goes there. Yeah. And see, that's the crazy thing about them two having that kind of like battle over a beat, is that they have such contrasting styles, right? Yeah. Like it's like Wonsky is a puncher / storyteller, but straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be like he's gonna give you the vocal projection. You're gonna hear him clear every word, and he's not gonna take too many flow risks. Whereas Stick the Scribe, lyrically more abstract, not, I would say sometimes not as dense when it comes to line for line. But when it comes to the flows and the rhyme patterns and the multisyllabics and shit that he does, and like the abstract types of like lyricism, that's like his pocket. You know what I'm saying? And for them to score the same on that beat,
I like his flow control. Like he knows how to speed it up and still make those lines and like know how to make them lines hit.
Matter. Right. Nah, that's fire, man. I love the spirit. I love the spirit of that. So yeah, I'm glad y'all did that. Y'all definitely pushed the bar with that. All right, we're down to the last two, Habib and then Trey Authentic.
Habib. This was Habib.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Welcome. What's up? We ain't talking. Connecticut. I'm gonna do some other shit. Hell nah, nigga.
Yeah. Been a while now, I really taught you all how to punch. It's my style now. Definitely gonna deprecate my home was all the 9 mile. Was 1 mil from Section 8 because it's good in powwow. Strapped my J's and made my way. It's sorta like I'm Bow Wow. They let us pray, I meditate and off his head. The guillotine is like a fever dream when off the meds. They had our people hung for trees like we was ornaments. I'm bored of this. All these rappers here is my subordinates. We knew you wasn't street from your coordinates aboard the mission. I'm faded in the grass like Homer Simpson, no vision. Like Helen Keller
cause you don't listen, won't miss him. And he deserved to die. That nigga there is no victim. Pop the pill, my home is all there is. Like a Master Roshi, black man, working for the cops. You an Axel Foley. I was a nerd, but a crash out really had to know me. He's the best. I started to laugh. You really had me going. I smoked weed, studied music theory, the classic poet. Really brought the worst out of niggas like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Wanted to kill him. They said it's rap. Blame adrenaline. My neighbor kept white around like a Michelin. Now my girl the same color as the porcelain finishing. No, they gon' mention the same niggas that's kissing me. Silly kid, I was cool since high school. You was never him. Sat in your room debating on how you was gonna fit it. Stay me. You ain't a fake, but you a synonym. I made plays. You ain't a snake, but you a Kennedale. It's on your mouth. We got now. Don't know what else to tell you. Fighting against these fascists. Mask around with the helter skelter. Body in the bag. Foot on the gas. Near a sexy. Digital dash. Told with a tag. He was left a message. Took him out the womb with the kid. Still connected. You still writing these hooks. I'm writing bridges to heaven. You preaching to the choir. You get him suited like a reverend. He's suited in a second. You hear him getting reckless. Hey, fuck if you protect it, he'll be dying with his weapon. They be lying on their records. What's a mountain to the heavens, nigga?
Okay.
Mountain to heaven.
Fire verse. Very potent lyrically. I ended up giving it a 9, but in the moment, I felt like, I don't know if I wasn't crazy about the beat choice. And I felt like the approach to the flow kind of allowed some, even though it opened things up, it also kind of like muted some of the conviction he was giving. It's hard to explain. It's like,
I don't know that I fully agree with that, yo. I think him picking that slower beat with more space was probably like a good thing for him and what he was trying to do. It did seem at a couple points that he might have been rapping a little too fast for the beat in certain points. But
I didn't think it was a bad choice. Now, I don't want to say that. I'm not trying to say that either. I just feel like in the moment, the verse didn't feel as eventful as I would have liked it to. Right?
I can agree with that.
In playback, listening again to like some of the things he's saying, I probably would have like it's like I want to react to them, but it's still the way that it was presented just kind of makes you just, it's like get right, as opposed to like woo. But some of them lines are reaction worthy. But for some reason, I feel like just the way that it was presented, those lines didn't land like I would have liked some of that stuff to land.
Yeah, I definitely was expecting like a couple more like a haymaker, you know what I'm saying, or a couple of them. But I thought like a lot of what he did was kind of like more slick than just overt.
Very much so, very much slick, and I think probably on record, perfect.
Yeah.
In the room, it felt maybe in the room it felt like an on record rhyme, as opposed to a Cypher rhyme. You know what I'm saying? Like it just didn't. It for some reason that like, yeah, maybe it was the fact that it didn't have particular haymakers, but I thought some of those lines were, the writing was very potent though, very potent. Ease, what you think?
I thought it was just like I thought it was a solid verse, like you said, with potent raps. Definitely, we know he's capable of, a lot more, crowd rocking material. So, yeah, I didn't necessarily feel it was as competitive as, some of the guys that were in sudden death. For real. It was definitely a fire verse, but as far as, competitive enough, because he got a high score, but I think it was just like a point like below the margin of sudden death type shit, something like that.
Right.
Yeah. I feel like if he would have, and like y'all were saying with the I don't know what the beat choice, like,
because I don't know that there was too much more he was gonna be doing with that beat that was gonna take it there. That's just my thought process, just listening to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless he changed the pattern up, and maybe that's really what it was. Like, the pacing was just so consistent.
Yeah, and he wasn't dropping enough like joints for that type of pacing.
Right. All right. Last but not least, the MC who won the Cypher ultimately. We ended up having a 6-way sudden death. Trey Authentic won his 9th Cypher.
Make some noise for Trey Authentic.
Let's
go.
Oh, yeah. Wrap it up, Trey.
Yeah. Love that shit. What up, family? Love. Every team captain was lacking except Illa. The faculty back bigger. These rappers need cat litter. They actually wax spitters. Your company black hitters. Might as well kill yourself trying to battle like Mac Miller with us. All I see is body bags. Got my face in the top of the mountain. Shit nostalgia like a Pikachu with our ash. Bet 1,000, put on any beat, and I'm about to spaz. The logo is vintage, and he said I got the upper hand. Y'all probably used to walking dogs, but I be walking beats. Catch me out in traffic. If we talking streets of war wolves, the price on their head is looking off the cheap. And when you know you almost dead, tonight I know it make it hard to sleep. Real boss, feel like Sona, getting no deals. But I'm the one who Michael Schofield. That's why I'm so chill. There's other cons around with no tears. They getting no kills. They shot cheap, but I ain't gotta fake it. This nose real. They throw shots. I get them at the counter like I so feel. Spit a nigga lima bean. And they came the first that pulling up with a time machine. Thinking it's the worst rap when you higher than Charlie Sheen. Then they taking dirt naps while I'm walking. It's kind of clean. Fishing in them buried. It's the holy flow. They want to put Joseph on the mirror. It's a start to beat because obviously these spitters get embarrassed. When I drop the heat, no mocking me unless you niggas parents. So without prize, nigga just a company problem. Besides Lady Savage, ain't shit luxury bottom. Uno running up. I know he feeling tea because he ain't done enough. But it's a rap for them rounds. Like Reese's Buttercups. Now I'm in a tank. No soul. Like I Tim O'Bain. This spitters two-faced. Play both sides and that shit is lame. Talking about they robbing. I don't think the victims feel the same. Figured out that piece of the puzzle. You really love pain. Niggas need Batman. Fuck on me. That shit insane. Cause bar for bar, if I get any higher, I'm sniffing cane. The animal is out without a doubt. Who gon' fix the cage? Grill a cross face over the game until I hit the grade. Like the pen and block lyrical shots about the ricochet. I'm very tactical, but they ain't shot like I switch grenades. Other night don't need a call. Lace chips, nigga stones. I'm a rap guy. Demons on my back. Get them out. Come on, nobody try to play me though. On the beats on the street, perfect, get in way go. Catch them like a net stove. Out in traffic with your foes. Sit you bitches there in the whole year like radio. Only way to stop my pen. Only way to stop my pen. Nigga just lock me in. That's the only way you probably win. Go.
Gotta be rapping, man. Shock me, line.
I'm not gonna hold you. I thought I gave him a 9.5. I'm not gonna hold you. Damn. But a lot of dudes wouldn't have made it in sudden death if that was the case.
Yeah. Another 0.5 would have been
just him and Ayla.
Yeah. Yeah, he snapped.
Yeah.
Snapped. Since you niggas down all year on radio. That was funny. Trey Authentic, man, 9 hoodies. Dang, he got a closet full of championship hoodies and
a wardrobe.
A wardrobe.
And nigga is outfitted.
Yo, I hope he got all his hoodies because that would be a crazy layout. Like a photo with like all your joints laid out. That'd be cool. That'd be fire. Man, the top of the mountain. So shout out to Trey Authentic for that. Shout out to the whole squad. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to, once again, this is a labor of love. This is a labor of love, dog. We passed 3 hours. I think I forgot that wrap-ups, I mean that recaps take this long.
I did too, for sure.
Definitely did. This is why we do it at night typically. Yeah, nah, you know, I'm glad we're back. I'm glad we're getting back to doing what we do, and why we do it. And y'all been tuned in pretty much the whole time for the most part. Like we still over. We had 12 people listening live, and I know people go back and watch on their own. So, you know, it helps with when we're doing this that y'all actually care about, you know, hearing what we gotta say, and watching this back with us. So March 29th, back in the building. Love the technical rap talk. We need more of this. It's on the way. It's on the way. Look, she took a nap. Yeah, no, Wanski be here through the whole wrap up, yo. And every time, every time. So shout out to Wanski. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Shout out to Kara. Kara be here all the time. Shout out to the GMs. And man, we'll see y'all in the building March 29th, this Monday, 5 p.m. Sign-ups. We getting the ball rolling all over again. So let's get it. Peace.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.